What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here with part 12 of the Fists Only playthrough for Crimson Desert. And my gosh, do we look awesome. We're going for a kind of mad scientist, steampunk kind of vibe. Fists Only, and I really enjoy the look. There's so many different aesthetically satisfying and pleasing pieces of armor and armor sets. Honestly, the armor sets look fantastic, but the amount of flexibility you have to just look however you want and piece together different components or different parts of the other outfits together like we've done here. I mean, this just looks so good. We have like the black wing chest, we've got like the hound, I don't know who it is, Ludwig's boots, we've got Ludwig's cloak, we've got the knowledge of helm, we've got the combat guts plates. It's a great look, and it's honestly just been Frankenstein from all these other things, but it just goes together so well. But anyways, all fashion souls aside, and yes, I know this is not a Souls-like, that's just what I call it, period. If I'm looking good in a game, it's fashion souls. But let's go ahead and get started. We have to reveal the secret of the stone tablet. We are now, I want to say, in I think chapter 9. Yeah, IX, that's 9. So we're subtracting in the Roman numeral math system. So we're going to go and see what that's all about. Reveal the secret of the stone tablet. We're going to open up the map, see precisely where we need to be doing this, which seems to be, yeah, just north of Devonus. Very interesting. So for the sake of, I say we just teleport here. Teleport there, then we can go on northeast over to that area. I don't know what to expect. These are areas that I have not ventured off into in my main file. My main file, of course, is the one that I'm just kind of enjoying offline. It's the one I started here on stream, in fact, but it's just been one that I've been taking my time. I'm pretty much still in Hernan. I'm now in Payloon. You know, I'm doing Payloonese things. And it often seems that I'm far ahead in this one because I don't know what's going on. You know, I'm like, okay, yeah, we're just winging it. What's over here? This looks pretty. I think this is that area we have to look at constellations, and it's quite a pain to do that. To line them up, because mostly you're moving in such slow motion. That's what gets you. Alright, I have no clue what the point of interest is, but that right there, that spaceship thing is very intriguing for me. I must know more. Now, as it pertains to certain things like our stats and all that, we're going to need to be very mindful of our abyss fragments and how we're getting, you know, applying them. I honestly think stamina and spirit are going to be really big, but health is never a bad thing to spec into. So, you know, we've got, what is happening? Terror of Sorcerers, a bunch of little, it's like the Pororan, like, witchy people. Huh. That's interesting. Alright, well, I kind of want to bust in here real quick. I hope everybody in chat's doing good. Remember, if I don't read your chat, that means I haven't seen it. YouTube typically eats the first few chats or so, so just say hi or spam hi a few times and I'll acknowledge your presence. Ooh, big boy.
A mighty blade tests
Terror of Equipment Shop. Ah, okay, he's just a regular brother. Okay, I like this. Whoa! Shaman staff. That would likely be a weapon for Unka, right? Very likely. Ancient wood pole. Also cool. I like that. Wow, these are kind of interesting because there's a few sets that could go really well with this kind of like sorcerer type look. That's fun. Oh, nice. A sorcerer's massage stick. How funny is that? Gotta rub that in on the back, you know? Oh, yeah. Get those hard to reach spots.
Good luck to you.
Accessories of the world. Let's go ahead and read this. Let's see if there's anything we can sell to this fool. Wow, we do have quite a few things, but not necessarily like things I'm willing to part with. But let's go ahead and just do some cleanup while I'm warming up and, quite frankly, waking up. Oh, okay. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. 11. I don't want 2 stacks of anything because my inventory space is quite limited on this file as I haven't done any of the side quests. So we don't necessarily want to be just full of stuff. Infinite arrows, sexy. That's such a good one. And then we have, oh, this is for Damien then. Very nice. Alright, let's go ahead and,
Buy whenever you need an edge.
yeah, I'll hit you up, brother. I'm gonna go to my inventory. We're gonna check out this book, actually. You know, of course, now that, you know, I've already given away, or, you know, all my books and recipes, it's like, yep, I'm not gonna be able to keep those in that collectibles or gatherable storage anymore, which breaks my heart, because I wanted to keep all the bounties and all those things. I'm just a weird OCD hoarder and collector in games like this. But it's fine, it's fine. As long as I get all the weapons, all the armor, all the things like that, that is sufficient for me, instead of unfortunately having like, oh, all the crafting books and all the recipes, all the bounties. As much as it hurts me. Even the key items, you know, the usable key items, I was like, not really big on using those, but it's fine. Cool, so we've got a bunch of different accessories. Ancient shell ring, tarnished. Okay, yeah. Helfrin necklace, which actually looks really cool. I don't know, because I don't look anything up in this game, but I don't really know, like, in terms of, you know, which maxed out ring would be the best from a stats perspective, but I think they were saying something like the lightning ring's really good because it has good high crit stuff, so we'll see. Alright, so there may be some secrets here. Like, you see when you look at these towers like this right here is a little conspicuous, so when I accidentally came up on, that's not a secret, when I came up on the Church of East Demoness, that's when I first discovered something like this, and you'll see the animation, you know, like always look for kind of things that could fit corridors and things like that, and that's the best way to do it. So none of these are walls, which is fine, but it doesn't hurt to check, you know? Yeah, none of those were walls, so I do love kind of seeing, like, can we go up top? Can we do that? So there's really nothing else above here then. We'll just need to go in like a normal person, but still quite interesting. Always check the towers, specifically the churches, for those little, you know, that same design right there that could potentially hold something good. So, all right, cool. In we go, and then we just go up the stairs like a normal person. Boring. Just kidding. So this must have been the guy that was talking to us in our heads, huh? That's cool. Probably the devs. Why is this so conspicuous?
I'm glad you've come.
Nice.
Stranger.
That's awesome. It blinked! It blinked.
Do not be alarmed. I'm neither wraith nor corpse.
That is so
Merely
cool.
Sorcerer, stripped of power, bound to this frame.
Whoa.
You seek the witch who would upset the balance of the world, do you not?
Aye.
Hex Marie, I think.
Back to their proper state.
Hexa Marie.
Hexa.
She plunders our bodies with vile sorcery and shakes the Order of the Abyss we've guarded for generations.
Huh.
The Order of the Abyss.
There is a temple, a keystone of this world, that holds the law of nature.
By the clock
steady.
tower one, right?
If you
Because we got the key for
truly wish
that.
to restore balance, help that temple regain its strength.
Some of these temples puzzles are tough. We'll do it though. Ooh, the Sanctum of Mortification. That's different. Okay, well, I'll see you later, homie. No amazing or cool weapon for us here. There's a book. Accessories of the World 3. I hope she doesn't count as a witness. If the painting counts, I would have been pissed. So now we can get accessories 3. So we just had 2 from inside and then 3 from this tower here. So now that we're going to be able to make even more things. Finally crafted gold, rough bluestone, and coral. Oh, nice. Dwarf, surreal, and crimson. I don't even have those in my main file. That's fantastic. And those books, as I said, can, even though you can probably keep them here in the next few weeks, it's best to actually trade them or gift them, right? You can sell or gift them. And that way you can actually increase the trust with certain vendors and get their supply contracts. Alright, so it's only 600 meters away. It's actually quite close. Let's take a look on the map precisely where this is. Oh, okay. That's, it's probably right here because, I mean, there's a whole area named after her, right? Yeah. Let's just go. Oh, whoops. Did it tell me where to go? Hold on. 1 second. Oh, never mind. That's where I'm supposed to go. My bad. This must be an enemy area. And if I'm not mistaken, this could very well have been the area that there were some sort of creatures that captured me, and I was like, they prevented my access there. So, okay. Duly noted. We'll avoid that. The only thing I need to do is, potentially it might actually make sense to ring the bell. So I might actually do that first. Let's see. Wow, I don't really have a good spot here. So let's go here, and then we're just going to say, hey, we're going to Demonis, somewhere in Demonis. And matter of fact, I believe that's the bell tower. Let me see. That is the bell tower. Okay, perfect. So we'll go from here, pretty much due east to the bell tower. And then from the bell tower, we'll go ahead and hopefully clear out the region, make it a little bit easier to traverse. The only downside to that is it does make it a little more difficult to know what you have and haven't explored, because although the map and they have improved upon some of the actual design choices on the map that show yes, this has been cleared, there's so many locations that look like dead ends on the map, as I've mentioned before, that are often leading to something unique. Like, for example, this, like, once the whole map is cleared, this could all be nice and clear, and it's gonna look, all the caves are gonna show yes, I've been there or not, but you won't know if you've been to places like this. So like these little dead ends actually typically lead to like just places that are not listed on the map. They're like unmarked locations that could have certain goodies. So I would always advise checking those. It makes it quite difficult, obviously, when you clear it to then be like, yep, I've been there. So it's kind of just one of those things where if you'd probably start from west and then go east and then do all of those, kind of once you're done, or once you really like, okay, I just want to see everything the game has to offer. But it's one of those things, unfortunately, it's just going to be a kind of a pain when you're dealing with that. All right, so we need to go follow the main road right here. You guys, man. Why isn't my controller working? Why can't I run? Nope, nope, nope. We're not going to be striking people with weapons. Not this stream, baby. You're just here for the fun of it? Why'd that innocent guy just come and start the free sword? What an idiot. Something different. Yeah, why? You're not helping. He's dead. Ow. Oh, face. There was a setting I changed this weekend for my, casual file that made the combat a little less dizzying. Take out these idiots and then I'll see if I can change it. Nice. How'd he just tank that? Oh, so there's no way his neck is not broken into pieces. Alright. So yeah, not a terrible thing. However, the only thing I noticed is that, yep, I do have different settings here. So there's a few things I was messing around with. And I want to say it was something about the lock-on. So obviously you can now remove the weapons and on your back. And so if I wanted to remove the shield, I could. I honestly really like the shield, though. It kind of adds to it. But I could actually remove it if I needed to. What's up, Slay? Good morning to you, my friend. I changed something over here though. I think it was lock on camera rotation. So if you choose to rotate the camera, okay, turn this option off to make the camera always face the locked on target. So I turn off. Oh, did I already have it off then? It was already off. Maybe these settings actually carry over from one to the other. Choose the rotate, blah, blah, blah. Turn this off. I'm like, okay, maybe I wasn't locked on to anybody, but all right. I'll apply that. I don't know what I just did. I'm half asleep anyways. And then we've got all that's the same. We're going to keep all that right now. Yes, you can remove your shield. You can only show your melee, whatever you want to do. I want to always show my gear and all that stuff. So yeah, okay, never mind. Then I guess maybe it was already set. Maybe those settings actually carry across files. Slaya, how you doing this morning, my friend? We got some more Crimson Desert on the way. Look at this guy. Whee! I don't even know how I did that. I'm gonna say, if he's alive, he's not gonna want to be after all these punches. Alright, good stuff. So we do need to head pretty much through Demoness. That way we can actually, or into Demoness. And that way we can ring the bell, because I can't see Donk right now. And this file, since I'm just doing main quest, it's okay if I don't necessarily, like, I haven't done hardly any side quests. You know, if I don't necessarily know and see everything, it's fine. I have another file for that, but if there's something I can find, or something that's useful, or something I can remember, I'll definitely show you guys. So this says, I'm good in Inhuman. It was fantastic, man. I was able to spend time with family. My dad's side, my mom's side, it was really awesome. All my sisters, I could see all my sisters, it was really cool. So we barbecued a whole bunch, and it was a bunch of good food, hot dogs and hamburgers. I mean, it was awesome. But it was like back to back, so I'm pretty exhausted because we didn't end up going to bed until, gosh, I don't know, like 1 last night. I'm super tired. 2 days of just excellent food and company, but I am feeling it today. Very, very tired. Because I was just wired, you know, we had to, after everybody left, and so we had, you know, we're cleaning up and doing whatever, and then we're like, okay, we're tired, but we're not sleepy, so we just stayed up and we were watching, watching some anime, watching some Jujutsu Kaisen, actually, and we got hooked, and then I was like, oh man, I'm so, like, tired, but I'm not sleepy. It's the worst feeling. You can now see, like, these new particle effects for the save points, and also they're much easier to see, like, from afar in general. Of course, it's not like glint isn't working on this damn file for some reason, but if I were to restart, it'd work. Makes it a little easier. It's not just a stone, you know, like it's hard to see otherwise, especially if your glint's not working, but I didn't even have to look there. 829 over on TikTok says, I don't think I'll be able to finish this game before GTA 6 comes out. Do you know when that's supposed to come out? Like, I've heard so many different dates. Do we have like an official release date? Is that coming out in November? Or like, when is that coming out? And finish it, sure, you'll be able to finish if you did the main quest only, which doesn't prevent you from doing any other side quests. But if you want to 100% it and see everything possible, highly unlikely, right? This game is going to probably take hundreds of hours to complete. But hey, there's no rush to it, right? This is one of those amazing, you know, once every decade kind of games that just like continues to keep on giving, so. Slaya says, glad to hear you had a great time. Sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, it was really nice. I haven't seen either of the sides of my family in quite some time. And my sisters, I mean, they're all growing up and stuff. It's awesome. Slaya says, JJK was great. Such a good show. Yeah, I haven't finished the Culling Game season yet. I don't remember exactly what episode I'm on, but we ended like, you know, I was like, okay. They're just kind of going over the rules. And so I was like, oh, crap, this is going to be insane. Whoa. And there you go, 829. It's stuff like this that makes it to where you'll never finish this game because there's so many amazing secrets. Now I'm like in the castle. In the castle, part of the castle. Look at this. I'm going to need that for, I'm going to show you guys where this is on the map, of course, once I kind of figure it out. What is this? Helfrin leather boots. Oh my gosh. Fam's going to be so happy about that. So there's leather boots now. Now you can always see, so like, for example, you couldn't see this before. They have different colored points of interest and things like that to help things, show that they have been cleared. If you look at caves, for example, if we're going to, let's see, a cave that I have cleared. Oh, if it was a cave I'd cleared, it would have a check mark on it, so you can now see. You don't have to go and look at the dots anymore in your knowledge book, in your journals. So there's a few things they've done already. And like, for example, if you go to where we're currently at now and you zoom all the way in, the level of detail you get is pretty astounding. So now we have a chest, and the chest icon does indicate that it has been looted. So it's been looted here. And that means, okay, we got something special. These are loot, boxes that will not respawn. So this is unique loot. This is part of the Hellfriend set. I know there's actually another part of the Hellfriend set over here in the tower because of my other file. As I was Damien, when I was doing the sneaking mission that we experienced last week, I came here and I was like, oh, there's the bell tower. And when I came up here in that same kind of sequence, like these little areas here, there was a secret chamber. So that is so amazing. Well, we got the Hellfriend boots, boys and girls. Slaya says, I'm 267 hours in and nowhere near being done with all the quests. Nice. Yeah, I went back to, like, in the main quest, I came this far, right? I should probably have stayed up there. In the main quest, I stayed, I got all the way to the area where I kill Bastier. And then now that Bastier's dead, I was like, okay, hopefully, I just want to stop where Unka, Damien, and everybody is all available, right? And I don't know at what point that's going to be. So what chapter is Unka and Damien available in? Because I want to kind of stop the main quest at that point. Because I think Unka's like fishing or something. And Damien is now available, but I want them both to be available so that all three characters can be available. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start kind of speccing up all the characters, farming Abyss artifacts by doing side quests, puzzles, and Abyss credits, and then max out their skill tree so I can have as much fun with it as possible. Am I going to be attacked here? I have a feeling. Okay, they're not. There's no guards yet, so that's good. I think we may have liberated the area, so. Alright, move, big guy. Get the heck out of my way. I'm walking here. Alright, so this is the bell tower, if I'm not mistaken. And what I did is, I was Damien, and I was being really sneaky because I wasn't sure that her disguise was going to work. Whenever we were Damien, we got captured like immediately, so I was like, nope, not gonna do that. So instead, I just went up here, did some, parkour or whatever the hell kids call it these days. And then I just kept like trying to get in the building, and I noticed that there was a pushy wall here. And the reason why it wasn't a big shock to me is because I found her cloak in the Church of East Demonis like right before I fought the crow dude. So it was really, really exciting to be like, oh man. So there's just certain points of interest, just like I had mentioned in the previous stream, like, hey, if you're in a farm, go inside and try and find loot with the grain mills or whatever, right? And each of the certain structure types found across the cities can have these different things. So you know what? That's not it. Okay, so we're gonna go up again. I may be too high actually, because I honestly don't remember where it was, but I think it might be on the back wall, or let's call it I don't even know. I'll look at the directions and tell you it's the southern or eastern wall. It could be, it's probably this wall right here. Certainly not, because it was flat. They didn't have a window there. It's lower then, I guess. There you go. You see this right here? So this is a secret. And you can tell because he automatically goes into a push animation. I was just trying to climb up the church wall and see if what was up there, and then I was like, why am I pushing? So I just kept pushing. I was like, oh my gosh. And I found one of Damien's cloaks. And ever since then, I've always looked at the churches a little differently. Slaya over on. We got the Hellfriend leather armor. So now we have the Hellfriend leather armor and the boots. Fam is going to be so freaking excited if he shows up today. We'll take a look at it for sure. So we've got the Hellfriend leather armor and the boots, so that's gonna be looking really nice. Right now, I like the look we have now because we're very like mad scientists, like leathery steampunk, but this is certainly nice to have. Let's take a look at chat. So Slaya says, I'm in chapter 11 and they're not available. All 3 haven't been available to meet yet this playthrough. Oh, wow, okay. So if you guys want to obtain the boots of Helfrin, they're right here in Demonis and like the little side castle entrance, which was we just stumbled upon. That was complete, you know, what do you call it? Serendipitous. And then we are climbing the tower because I'm trying to ring the bell. I don't know how to ring the bell. I actually haven't done it yet. So we're going to ring the bell so we can clear things up and then go to my next point of interest, which is right here. So that's what we'll be doing next. We're just kind of beelining the main quest and trying to see if we can beat it fists only. So far, we have been able to, and it's been an absolute blast. Marchicio over on TikTok says, where did you get those awesome gauntlets? These gauntlets are called the Combat God Plate Gauntlets, and they're found in Tashkalp in the Bone Pit. Once you come up to Tashkalp, you can actually go towards the Bone Pit area, which is actually right next to this right here. So it's in this northwestern, quadrant, if you would, or sector. And there's an arena. You fight 3 fights. The third fight's with the boss, and if you beat him, you get the Combat God Gauntlet. So Billy Bob Thornton's back again. What's up, brother? How you doing? What was Angelina like? Any tips for finding better rapiers for Damien? You can craft tons of them. There's of course unique ones, but if you craft, the one-armed weapons of the world, there's so many different types that you can actually craft for her. If you increase the trust with your merchants in your camp, there's some pretty excellent choices as well that do, pretty decent base damage, but you just need to refine them. They're not going to be huge in the damage dealing, just immediately. You got to really spec into them. Or if not, you can lean more on the great swords, whatever you prefer. But the rapiers, you got to spec in. You got to refine them. Slaya says, go to the top. And then, I thought you were looking for the bell. Nice find, Inhuman. Yeah, this is great. So now we have 2 pieces of the Helfrin set, just like that. Really exciting. So let's go ahead and ring the bell. Slaya says it's at the top, which is interesting because I don't even remember. I was looking for how to ring the bell as Damien, and this is how I stumbled upon this. I've been trying to do my, I'd say do my best just taking my time enjoying the game when I'm not streaming on my main profile, and I'm finding so many cool things. So let's go to the very top up here. Kennedy King says, fists only, let's go. What's up, my brother? How you doing? All right, so that's interesting. Where's the bell? Maybe the bell's here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. A lever. Is that a lever? That's not a lever. There's a mechanism here. Oh, let me meditate on this for a second. Let me meditate on this. We're going to be looking for the bell. It could be actually... I don't even know where it's at. I mean, it's in the tower somewhere. We found some loot. Helfrin loot. Second piece of Helfrin loot in this area. So we know that Demonis is going to have the Helfrin armor. It's going to have that cursed armor we found a piece of. So the armor sets are always situated. Like the boss armor sets, you can get certain pieces from them, and it's duplicates, often the head and the cloak. And then you get the other pieces in the surrounding caves and points of interest. So if you ever like, ooh, what do I, don't go across the whole island, or the whole, what do you call it? The whole continent of Pywell. Well, it ain't here. I wouldn't mind a hint. The who me pants. I wouldn't mind a hint. There's definitely a mechanism in here though, so maybe the bell will be brought down from that or something. Do you want to figure it out yourself, or can I tell you? I don't mind a hint, Slaya, over on YouTube. I don't mind. A little hint is always fun. Let's see if I can... Now, hold on there, buddy. Trying to see if there's any like lines. You know how sometimes you can see like the power lines and where the energy courses through. Okay. You see how my... Oh, I wanted to mention something about the shield. Look on the right side below where you're... Oh, damn. Yeah, I'm right about the mechanism. It has to be brought... Okay, so this is probably the top of the bell then. So I was looking here. I thought there was going to be a lever. Oh my gosh, I almost fell out. Let me unstow my weapon here. My fists. I even came up here with Damien though, and then there was no way in. I couldn't break my way in, so okay, that didn't work. Stop it. Ooh, my controller. No secret there. What's up, fam? Fam, I found 2 pieces of the Hellfriend set. You're gonna be so happy. Oh, this. Ah, the plot thickens. Alright, so let me see if I need to do some stuff. If I don't look for... If there's no lever, then there's gonna be a way that I need to axiom powers it, you know? But let's go see if there's a lever up here. Oh, that's it right there. That's the lever. That's the lever. I just touched it and it made a weird jiggle. This is just like the puzzle and the Tower of Frost. You see, that's the track right there. That's the track. Okay, so let's go down here. This is obviously the mechanism, and then that flag right there. If you're gonna pull, it's like a pull-up bar. This is very similar to one of the puzzles we did in the Skullstone Institute. No. Grab it. One more. There it is. Yep, that's it. That's sick, man. That's so sick. Ah! And then there was sound. Does it go any further or what? That might be it, huh? Brother. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Hell yeah, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. That was awesome. You could tell there was a mechanism. It's literally attention to detail here. Thank you so much. Who my pants over on TikTok. Love that. Great name, by the way. Fam says, hi, fam. What you doing? I'm ringing the bell so I can actually clear out the fog in this area so I can head towards like this next mage or whatever. My pants says, you got it. You finding the chest piece? I just found the chest piece and the boots like 2 seconds ago, and I was like, oh my gosh. Slayer says, nice work, Inhuman, thanks. Slayer says, hi, fam.
Maybe I can help you too.
That's awesome. That's cool. I like that.
See the whole area clearly now.
Cool. Now we take a look at the map and boom, like all that's gone. As I said before, this is kind of a double-edged, you know, blade kind of thing, because you do have the clarity now to kind of see the path you need to take. However, like I said, although they do have like, oh, here's certain caves, you know, you have the checkbox and things like that. I've always mentioned that these little areas here, these dead ends, are always leading to unmarked points of interest, or they could be little houses that have like unique helmets, things like that I found. And particularly like the Alpha, that wasn't the Alpha Wood helmet, it was like the Tracking Wolf helmet or something like these points here. All these little dead ends are typically things I would highly suggest that you check out. So if you haven't done that and you clear out an area, just kind of go from like, you know, west to east and then, you know, scour the map and turn and look for those things, like follow the roads, you know, and you'll be able to see that. So that's fantastic. We've now obtained that little point of interest there. Honestly, we could go either or, you know, so we can just go here and then that's beeline to that path. We do need to avoid the Hexa Sanctuary, which is kind of northeast of our location, so we're just going to be careful. My pants says, I don't like that the map clears. I was using the unfogged trail to tell where I've been and not. Same, you know, I'm also kind of the same in that regard, but I have cleared, you know, several bells. That's why I kind of just stopped doing that, because my goal is not to clear the map and make it less foggy. It's to do it kind of in a natural way. Of course, to ring all the bells for the sake of, you know, the little mission, but I need to know kind of where I have and haven't been. So because I have started going into, on my main file, into this chapter, like I'm way beyond where I'm at, I think, in this file than the other file. So I actually, it was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to Hernan, do a few things there, and then I'm just doing all the Payloon stuff now. So Hernan is, for all intents and purposes, like quest-wise, almost completed. But there's a few points of exploration that I still need to go, like all the little dead ends and all that. And I'm doing Payloon next, and then I'll probably do some Steel Mountains and the Catfish area some more. Then I'll head east and start doing Demonis really hardcore. So I'm just kind of taking it like one region at a time. One region at a time. Okay, so let's do this. Just get over here. But yeah, I mean, again, I like it. I like I said, it's kind of a double-edged sword, right? It's cool because now I'm like, okay, I know the path, right? But you don't know where you haven't been, and those dead ends, like I've said, probably ad nauseum now, but those are incredibly important because all those are points of interest. What is this? Is this glowing or is this happy to see me? That could be one of those consolation. I don't have that helmet on this file though. No. Okay, hold on. When all else fails, punch it. Yeah, that. Whoa. Come on now. Damn. Yeah, this could just be a looking at a constellation or something. There's definitely something to note here. Really cool though. Oops. I remember that from my other file. Right now we're just doing main quest stuff so I can see, can we beat the game using, only fists? And then we'll go back and there's a few challenges that chat has wanted me to defeat. Like, I don't know what or who Beloth is, but they want me to beat Beloth. I fought some of the Untumbra bros already, so I think they're pretty difficult. So fighting them fists only would be pretty fun. As long as it's an enemy that doesn't have like it's a gimmick that's like, hey, you'll never touch the ground kind of thing. Like, obviously, I need to be able to hit them. But yeah, I will kick the ass of all the main quests and then the side quest ass as well. Fam over on YouTube says, you find the gauntlets, the cloak is nearby too. I haven't. No, I wasn't. I don't. Like I said, like I haven't like looked up things really, but we just stumbled upon that and I was like, heck yeah. That was super exciting. I knew you were gonna like that too. When it's daytime, I'll put it on just so you can see it, and then we'll obviously probably swap back because I gotta look at I'm like my steampunk game right now. So I can't believe like the gloves generate light too. I mean, obviously I do have my my lantern, but it's just so neat. I had the flame spear on my other file. I was just the one that breaks, and I was using it, and it was really neat because that was a good source of light. Well, it's a tip, guys, for you. I don't know if you guys know this, but you know how like it's like, oh, it's super rare in bismuth and whatever, but you can break it with your force palm. So I mean, you don't only chumps use pickaxes, Real men use mining drills or their hands. So that's how you get bismuth. You can mine ore by just punching it. Force palm punch is kind of how real men do it. So I thought that was funny. Additionally, we had talked about certain items that have durability. All of the items that have durability, like for example, this shield that I have here, they can actually be crafted via dispatch missions. So you can find them if you do certain dispatch missions. So every single weapon that has durability that I would consider unique, like the flame spear, the gale shield, there are other pieces of equipment that have 50 to 100 durability that will eventually just break upon use. And some of which don't have the ability to be further reinforced or reinforced in the cuckoo, like Karen, what is it called? The cuckoo pot place, that forge. You can't reinforce every single item, but if you have dispatch missions unlocked, you can actually go ahead and recreate or locate or find these kind of items that initially were one-time finds that are now breakable. You can just go ahead and find them again by dispatch missions. So something that I want you to know, so that way you're not too concerned. Like if you actually use weapons unlike I do in this particular file, if I were to use the Gale Shield and it got destroyed, it's not done, one and done forever. I just unlock the mission over in that particular region, and then I have my people dispatched over there, and then I have a chance to get the shield. And some of which you're just guaranteed to get it. So don't be worried about losing certain items like that. They're all replaceable. What's up, Fire Truck? How you doing? Fire Truck's over on Twitch right now. I know it's lonely over there. Probably you and R squared if he pops in today. Hey, trying to grow on all platforms, so it's always appreciated. Slaya over on YouTube says, I've unlocked my mech. I'm working on farming mats for crafting so I can use it. Nice. Very nice. Is this the... I never know what the node is. I don't think... Yeah, so that's the node. Then there's one more there. Bismuth. Ow. And then we've got Fam over on YouTube saying, the cloak is in the building right under the tower you found the gauntlets in. Ooh, I don't think I found the gauntlets yet. I found the boots and I found the armor. Boots and the armor is all I found so far. So this says, yeah, Inhuman, doing research unlocks the dispatch missions for those things. Yep, it sure does. And it's just a matter of like reading, you know, like you start reading these things like, oh, I can craft a dragon claw or something with it. I don't know. I was like, whoa, that's for the Peroiran place. And I was like, what is all this stuff? So it's kind of neat. I don't know if I've told you guys this, but if you shoot the beehives down, you can get a unique axe, which has durability. But hey, there's beehives everywhere, so it's not one and done. You can find more, but it is unique. Firetrack says over on Twitch, do you have an Xbox Series X? I'm currently playing on a PS5. I do own an Xbox Series S, but I don't own an X. Whoa, this is... Oh, this looks like a creature right here. What is it, though? I've seen plenty of mimics, but never a tree mimic. Huh. That's interesting. And they drop something here. I can't grab it, though. There's an item when I killed him. Look at behind me, guys. Boom. There's an item to be sealed, but I don't know what it is. That's very interesting. Let me kill more of these and see what this is. I've only seen a few mimics. There was like an abyss crescent mimic. Okay, dude. He's helicopter. No. Why is this thing so hard to hit? Yeah, I don't know how to grab it. Like, how do I... Do I have to chop it down? It's cool. I think I have one of these. It's doing something. Maybe it's not. It's no longer hitting. Okay. Huh. I don't know. It's doing stuff, but that's bizarre. Whatever. Fun fact says if you catch some bees, you can release them to clear out spaces. Oh, if there's people inside, so you can steal without someone seeing you. That's insane. I thought someone was saying something about either bees or they said something. Fam and Rocks were saying something about that, and I was like, oh wait, like, and they're like, oh, cockroaches or something disgusting, and I was like, no way. Well, I don't know what's going on here, but I am gonna mentally mark. Oh, I'm not gonna mentally. I'm just gonna actually mark it. That way I can find these little bastards on my other file. It's probably the last mimic, but I don't know what that is, so I don't know how to grab them either. Oh, burn it? I don't have fire. I don't have fire. Oh, look! It's right above me. Look, guys. Nice. Verse of sewing. Okay. And those are going to be random then. Okay, yeah. Cool. Well, these are important to grab, actually. So let's They're good for crafting. I mean, that's awesome. It just flies up somewhere. Oh, that one's right there. I don't know what the hell is going on with the others then. Cool. I'll read chat in just 1 second because I was like so stuck on this. I was like, what the heck's going on? Is that a bad one too? Yeah. Ooh, that one hurts me though. That one hurts! Okay, hold on. What if I kill it from here then? Maybe if you kill this, then that spiky part goes away. I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. Always look up, guys. How many times have I said that? Tell you guys every time. Another thing that I want to show you guys is you can see that there is another item here. There's an abyss gear nearby, so it's probably in this right here. And obviously, the whole purpose of this stream is to, and this challenge is to show you guys, can you beat the whole game without it? But along the way, because it's still so new, I'm going to show you guys like things that you need to know, in my opinion. So I'm using a bow. Oh my gosh, right? It's fine. So you shoot that down, and there should be an abyss gear around here, most likely. So you see that Vigor 1. So we now saw an abyss gear on the mini-map, and now you can grab that there. So just little things like that that I think are important. Also, we didn't deal damage to anything, so it doesn't invalidate anything, but it's just something that I think is important for you guys to know. So those are the spiky roots. I don't know how to deal with those. But yeah, by shooting all these bees down, there's so many beehives, you could potentially get one of the axes. And if you listen, you'll hear like a wooden sound. And it sounds like wood hitting wood, and you know then that you got the acorn mace. I think I just got it. Let's see. I heard some wood stuff. That's honey. Never mind. But yeah, you know, little stuff like that. Just little tips I'm trying to show you guys. It's just, in my opinion, so much fun. This further enhances the game. But yeah, I can't find any other beehives. If I could, I'd shoot them down so we... Ah, here's another one. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get a cool acorn mace or whatever it is. Just beehives and arrows. Yeah, so no luck today, but... There's 2 more we can try. Oh gosh, what the hell, dude? That thing came out of nowhere. Yeah, just a bunch of beehives and honey. So, still interesting though, still fun, but... Alright, let's do it. Yeah, flies. Fam was saying flies. Which I was like, what? R Squared, what's going on, brother? R Squared says, hey, Inhuman, what's up? Good, nothing much. I'm just enjoying this little playthrough of mine here. Finding things, trying to just show things along the way as well. Guess we just cross over to this ravine. Cross over the ravine. How are you doing today? Hopefully this is a nice, busy, but not too overwhelming week for you. Oh my gosh. Fam says maybe the thorn is one side that needs to be burned down. Maybe. Yeah, there's got to be a way to destroy the thorns, but I don't have a means to deal fire damage on this file, so... So they said, I think you got to kill the main part of the plant for the spiky parts to go away. That's what I thought, but then the little spiky things are just coming up at randomly, so there must have been other, like, root parts somewhere. The ones that swing around like, helicopter, helicopter. Whoa! No! Put your shield away, brother. Getting my ass whooped. Oh, come on. These are the guys that made me, no! That, like, made me, unable to search that one area when we were heading east to the combat god gloves. What is, are you... Oh, he's literally made out of pots. They're pot people. The jar people. Thanks, Slayer, for the tip. R Square and fam. R Square says, doing good today, is kind of busy and the week looks busy too, but grateful for the work. Absolutely. Yeah, this week kind of sucks because I got my whole thing to deal with on Thursday, which is unfortunate, but hey, we'll deal with it, just move on with life. And then Saturday we have our 6-year anniversary for the channel, so we're going to be doing a 6-hour stream on Saturday. doing a co-op with, you know, you guys, the viewers, and everything else. It's gonna be tons of fun. So looking forward to that. Whoa, there's a big boy. No, what was the one with the red eyes? Oh, him. He's literally made out of pots. Jar Man. And they stole from Elden Ring, guys. Elden Ring AI slop. This is Elden Ring AI slop. Dude, that would hurt to be on the receiving end of. You know, I'm kind of sucking today in the fighting, the earthen beings. Okay, that's what an earthen being is, because I have a abyss gear, several, that says like increased damage to earthen beings. Like, does that mean like a rock or like a human or whatever? Humanoids are human, I guess. Earthen beings are the jar boys. But yeah, glad you're busy, but I mean, that's always a good thing, right? Mountain Moth. The sword glint can burn, fam. Oh my gosh, dude, fam is so freaking smart. I always forget stuff like that, and that's actually not me dealing direct damage either. So you always have a means to produce fire. Even on those beacons, which if you can't ever light the arrow, which I can never do, you can use sword glint. So yes, fam, that was incredibly, like, duh, why didn't I think of that? But yeah, fam always remembers like those details that I forget when I'm in the mix. Alright, so this is probably as easy as just lighting these. So let's go ahead and light these so we can get the unique loot here. Thank you so much, fam, for letting me know that. But yes, the sword glint can certainly burn. Damn it, you're good. I always forget that. Simon Henriksen over on Twitch says, have you heard the news? Blasphemous 2 is getting a new DLC. Are you serious? That's awesome. And no, I haven't heard the news. You'd be surprised at how shocked I am when some of these announcements come out. That is awesome, man. Ooh, that looks like that's for Damien, right? Someone's trying to shoot me. That looks Damien-ish. Yeah, that's Damien-ish. That's very Bloodborne, man. I like that. Very Bloodborne. Simon over on Twitch says yes. They're getting new weapons, skin unlocks, new areas, and everything for the Blasphemous DLC coming soon. That's impressive. That's quite exciting. I'll certainly be playing it. I'll certainly be playing it. Well, there you go, guys. In the Sanctum of Mortification, all Sanctums, by the way, have some sort of unique loot or gear, at least one piece. So, no pun intended. I'm just kidding. One Piece reference. Just kidding. Alright, so they all have unique loot. Does he have no head? I wish I could see. Ugh, son, get out of here. Dude, Twitch is popping off today. I love that. We got Fire Truck, we got R Squared, we got Simon Henriksen. We got all the brothers today. Ooh! These guys give tons of XP, so if I kill enough of them, because this is not a liberation type situation, just they're probably going to keep coming. If I kill enough, I can get an Abyss Artifact and boost my health up, because I'm hurting in the health department right now. They have a unique loot, I just noticed. You know, I think maybe tomorrow we do a deviation from the main quest, and we go, you know, we get a pet, we do all the things, you know. We marry Damien. Oh, kicked his ass. Okay. And we take the Abyss Cell. Remember, those can be either used as is, as ingredients, or you can open them, and they have Abyss Seeds in them. Oh, that's just a jar. I don't want that. There was something he dropped that was, like, semi-unique. Maybe that was his chest. Because it was this. Yeah, it was the jar. Okay, never mind. More jar stuff. Fire Truck says, sorry, Inhuman, I missed your answer to my Xbox question. I do not have an Xbox Series X. I have an Xbox Series S. And I have that kind of like in my bedroom. And, I don't use it much, though. But I'm currently playing on the PS5, is what I was saying. And those, so just so you know, once we purify the Sanctum, if that's what we're supposed to do today, you restore the power and all that. there's another additional puzzle you guys can do. I don't know. Apparently this isn't common. I thought this was like, I thought it was kind of like, oh, duh. Because those things there, you always light up, right? So once it's activated, then it's not done yet. That you can do more. So I don't know. All the puzzles kind of have like some logic to them. And if you're just really observant and paying attention and taking your time, you're going to see these things. And I think a lot of people just rush into it and they're like, oh, there's other secrets. They're like, yeah. But I remember Slaya definitely being kind enough to remind me, like, hey, make sure you do the puzzle. I'm like, oh yeah, I've always done those, but it just seemed like something, it wasn't done yet, because now it's on. It's like, okay, now what? And then you do it, it opens up and you get a special part. So this looks like it's something that's pushable or something. If not, this is going to be giving a clue, or who knows. Okay, no, it's not interactive. Let me stop it. Whenever I need to, I need to pull out my weapon, I guess. Do your sword glint. Make sure there's nothing. Okay. Alright. Now the sun's coming up finally. El Guerino says, what are those glowing gloves? Those gloves are called the Combat God gloves. I got them in Tashkalp and the Bone Pit Arena. So that is going to be over here in this area. And in Tashkalp, it's this top area right here. You'll actually see the quest pop up and say Bone Pit. You can go participate in the Bone Pit, defeat 3 enemies, including one boss that's really tough and really fun. And you can get these gloves. R Squared over on Twitch says, does this game run well on PS5? Absolutely. It's only crashed on me twice, and I probably have like 150 hours in it. I don't even know how many hours I have. El Guerino says, awesome. Yeah, man, no doubt. If you have any other questions, let me know. This is not... I'm doing a challenge run, so this file is kind of limited, but I mean, if you have any questions, let me know. My main file, I've just explored more detail, but I haven't gone any further than this. This is all new, so. But I can still teach you quite a bit. I learned quite a bit. This is literally what I do. I do this for a living. So anything you need, just let me know, man. And if you enjoy what you're watching, man, be sure to follow. All the platforms are fine. Whatever you guys prefer. If you like to be on Twitch, follow on Twitch. If you like to be on YouTube, follow on YouTube. YouTube's my home, though. That's where everything kind of happens. That's where all the magic happens, so to speak. So that is always appreciated for you guys to follow on there. But I'm still trying to grow on Twitch and, of course, TikTok as well. So you guys, wherever you feel most comfortable watching, that's fine with me. So what we need to do is, if you look at the mini-map, you will notice that there are these 4 columns here. 1, 2, 3, and 4, but this one is incomplete, so we need to then complete it. So there should be a component around here somewhere. You always want to look to make sure there's 4 of these power cells as well. So there's 3, I mean. So right here we're missing one. So there's 2 parts that we need. We need a square. We need one of the cubes, which you can actually use a cube from your cuckoo pot if you already have one. And then we need this component right here, which you can always. There's always like duplicates, but sometimes you don't have the proper component. So we need to go find those parts. Maybe wait for the sun shine through the door into the wall painting. It's very possible. That's very possible. I don't know yet because I'm trying to... but right now I know to restore the sanctum, we just need those 2 parts because it should follow the same rules as every other sanctum. But that could be an additional puzzle, yeah. A lot of times the ones here are just kind of like for decoration, but there are puzzles that show unique, like X marks the spot type things that you have to actually go and find, so... Alright, so we haven't actually gone over here yet, so let's just go see if we can find this component. That's that. We're there. We actually were in here, okay. Gotta keep looking around then. Thanks fam for the tips, and then Simon over on Twitch says YouTube is like the main attraction. Yeah, YouTube's the main attraction. That's where all the magic happens. But I do always stream on TikTok and Twitch and what else? Even Kick, but you know what happens is every time I stream on Kick, like, I mean, I always get bots in general, but I just get a bunch of, the components are right underneath me, it seems, guys. So I'll show you what that looks like. It makes it disconnect from my OBS, which makes me then have to log back in and go out. So I'm like, okay, for getting a bot view per stream, it's not worth it. It's always a bot. Look, so I'm doing the glitch, fam, for you, brother. There could be a way in this way, or it could just be that I need to walk in like a normal person, but this is for fam. They always were like, oh, you need to have a fire. You don't need fire arrows ever. You can always generate fire. And I completely forgot about that. I learned this on accident by on beacon. Because I was like trying to light the beacon. Okay, so there's the cube. Sometimes you can actually reach it from here. So, yeah. You gotta be smarter than the puzzle sometimes. Ow. But I'm not smarter than thorns. Slaya says, day 1 I had 4 crashes in 2 hours, but I haven't had one since 200 plus hours later. Really? Did you, well, you're playing on console, right, brother? You're on console, right? And there's the other component right there. And we already found the unique armor. There's always one unique armor or weapon piece in these sanctums. So, like, these will just be, like, you know, ones we've found a million times before. So there's at minimum one unique item. There's the power pieces you have to actually create, you know, start up the component or restart the, you know, the sanctum, purify it, and then you have to do the little puzzle, the light puzzle at the end. So just PS5, huh? Man, I've only had 2 crashes, like, period, like, and one of the crashes was like, I don't know, last week or something. I don't think it's crashed on stream for me yet, but we'll see. And anyway, so if you guys don't know how to do this yet, it's perfectly fine. We're going to go over it together then. You go into your inventory, and obviously the things that we have sealed in our cuckoo pot can be extracted from the cuckoo pot. So we're going to use, I want to say, yeah, this one will work here. The fusion reactor core, you just discard, and that takes it out. Usually it does damage to you if it has any kind of power. It'll like fall on your head, kind of. It doesn't do tons of damage though. Once you see the leaves, now it's so funny. Now you can see green indicating that it's ready for a force palm push. That did not happen before. That's a visual cue that they've added since, you know, since the recent patches. Normally, if you were to stop it there, you would then see leaves. Now they've removed the leaves and you just see the green, which is pretty funny, but it's fine. Either way works. Green means you just go and use your force palm push. You push that into place, and now the power is there. However, we still need all these little pylons to be activated, so we can go and put this one in place too. They now have green. I liked the leaves, honestly. The leaves were really cool and it was subtle and I enjoyed that, but the green glow, okay, it's fine. I really wish they had the leaves and the green glow at least, but that's just me being picky. I like it because at least now you know. It's not so much mystery, like what the heck am I supposed to do? Alright, so now we can put this into place. Now, and it's green, looks like, I guess that would be good to go, huh? I don't know. Before, I'd always wait for the leaves, but maybe the green indicates the same thing. And then we're just going to go ahead and jump and smash that in there. And typically, we meet the witch who's, you know, supposed to be over these sanctums. So, let's see what she's talking about these days. So that's like just the beginning, right? So this is like, okay, it's now active, right? However, that doesn't mean it's done yet. These little puzzles here, it always brought attention to me because you saw it moving, and that has the same kind of color glow as those sword glint puzzles. So it's not puzzle, sword glint icons. So here's White Crow. Let's talk with her and see what she has to say.
You've restored the sanctum.
I have.
This place vexes those who hunger for chaos, like Hexa Marie.
Vexes Hexa?
I sense her, hiding within her own domain, drawing strength in darkness. First, you must destroy the stone wall that masks her presence.
Okay.
It will not be an easy battle. Keep cautious and vigilant.
So we're gonna actually fight Hex Marie, maybe? I imagine it's gonna be like just like White Crow, but hotter. Okay, so now it's not done yet, right? So now what we do is we go back to the other side where the sword glint puzzle was, and I'll show you guys how to do those puzzles. This is just a timing based thing, so I typically get pretty close, I can see. And you want to pull out your, I mean, obviously you should have your weapon out, but all right. So tap L1, R1, and then you can let go of L1. Hold R1 still. And then what you're going to do is you're going to hold the light when you see these like crystal things, and then when you see the stone parts, you let go. But the timing is you have to do it a little early because there's a delay from the light kind of leaving the crystal, right? So it'll be kind of like this. Let go, start, let go, start, let go. start, let go, 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 start. And that's how you do the puzzle. It's a weird timing, but that was the timing for that one, so. And you can mess up a million times. Trust me, it took me like 15 minutes to do the first one I ever did. I was like, what the hell is this? And the timing was so awkward to me, but I didn't realize there was a delay when the light was leaving the crystal. So then you get these unique components that typically give you crafting recipes. So I don't have the extended axiom for it. I still have the baby size one. Haven't grown into my axiom force yet. No! Normally you can just reach it if you have a long boy, but I'm kind of a short boy right now. Come on. There it is. Come on. Son of a mother. Okay. And then we seal it, and then we should have now, we have the core of mortification, which is going to be used for obviously something else. And if you go to the Clendon, I think forgery, or whatever they call it, Karen's forgery, then that's where the cuckoo pot stuff was going on, and you're set. There you can then start, you know, creating new things, enhancing existing sets of armor, weapons, and even things that were breakable before now have like permanent forms with no durability. So it's pretty cool. I'd say it's pretty valuable to do. It was you. Oh, I was trying to grab him. Come here. Yo mama. Ugh. Alright. Now where must we go? Azura over on... Oh gosh. Azura! Azura over on YouTube says, don't forget to let go at the end if you're still holding it fails. Yeah, all good. We got it. We knocked it out. Okay, so let's take a look and see where we're going to go next. We're going straight to the sanctuary. So I'm actually going to go here. Maybe we can get a fast travel point around here or something that's a little bit closer. And we have all these things. Forgotten tomb, forgotten tomb. Okay, wow, there's all kinds of stuff. It wants me to go to this one, though. Stop it. That's main quest, I guess. And what is this? Side quest? No, these are all part of it. Oh, it wants me to do all those things. It's just those four. Okay. Fine by me. Asura. Ducks. A warning of my presence. They betray me. Fam says, are you going to wait for that painting? Oh, I didn't. No, because I don't even, I mean, the sun, I don't even know what would be facing. I can check out. I'll try it for you. But I don't think it's going to do anything. If it does, that's insane, and I have so much to learn still. And I mean, I'm like, I'm not even being like, I'm like, whoa, because a lot of the times those paintings, I looked at them and I'm like, okay, like I see like people being worshipped or whatever. I don't know if it's anything, but yeah, let's check. Let's check. If it's something, I'm gonna literally, my jaw will drop. My jaw will drop because I'll be like, are you kidding? Trying to see if the sun would even face it. Ooh, it might, because yeah. The sun rises in the east too, so this might be an Earth equivalent world. Okay, hold on. Let me do this real quick. Because this it's 6:30 right now, 6:30 a.m. right now, if you look under my head. So we have time. Let's see, if you're right, dude, that's insane. Ow, ow! Hit me right in the back. Yeah, maybe it's nothing. Yeah, it could be. Maybe nothing. Maybe something. It could be something. Doesn't hurt to look, right? When we're in no rush. All right, so, ooh, I don't know if the light will hit it. I thought it might because I thought it was gonna be facing the right direction. But let's see. This was certainly it. Yeah, I don't know if the sun will ever hit that. Hold on. Let me do something like this. And if I'm in the light, and then glinting it. No. And then let me just make sure if I do this, if there's no item behind it, then there's probably nothing. Yeah, I don't see. And it didn't jiggle. The wall doesn't jiggle. That's also a good sign. Maybe nothing. It may not be anything. We'll wait until, like... Yeah, because now the sun's going... Hold on. Where did the sun go? Yeah, it's going more this way. There's no way it'll hit it. Yeah, the sun's right there. Ooh, that would have been so cool, though. This is a different one? Let me check. Let me check the other side. Oh, yeah. It is. It is a different one. Let's do the same thing. His sun's hitting it. It does look like a little unique corridor, doesn't it? Let me see. I'm gonna be far away, but it's fine. I just want to see. Is there... There's no orb behind it, so... Oh, I killed something. Interesting. Stole the weapons away. You can't push on it. If I punch it, does it jiggle? It doesn't jiggle. That does look like a door, fam. That does look like a door. But it wouldn't lead to anything, I don't think, like, unless it went down immediately, because it would be just the other side of the wall, right? Trying to think. I don't know. That's cool, though. That's actually pretty interesting. I don't know if it's anything, though. Fam says, oh, it's just two sides. Yeah, maybe it's nothing. Okay, okay. That's what I'm thinking, too. It's just, because it looks like it shares that. I mean, it's kind of thick. Like, it could definitely like, be an area down, right? Like, that wall breaks, and then there's a staircase immediately down or something, or a ladder. I don't know. That's cool, though. We'll definitely have to look at that and see if there's... I've not seen anything like that where, like, the sunlight does something, but if it is, man, that would be insane. I'd have to go back and start at Hernand. I'd have to be like, okay, let's double check this. You know, I haven't rode my horse in a while. Let's get some horse action in. I do have the basic horse, but honestly, it's a suitable and fitting horse. But we have... I think a Brianto would look really nice, too, but the brown, I mean, you know, we're going all brown. What can brown do for you? Yeah? What can brown do for you? And me. I'm so excited about Saturday, guys. We're going to do our 6-hour stream on Saturday, as they say. We got... I bought, against my better judgment, I spent $30 on freaking Arc Raiders. Ooh. Choked on my spit. See, that's what I get. It's karma. $30 on Arc Raiders, which, okay, you guys better play that. If you guys like it, I will play it. This is for the people. And, so that'll be fun. No! I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to get off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Are you dead, dude? Let me see his health. I did not mean to do that, dude. Oh, he's fine. He's fine. Yeah, so we got that. Of course, I have any of the Souls games. You know, ideally, if it has crossplay, it would be perfect. Because I want to kind of stick with just the PS5, just for the sake of ease. Hey, brother, like that's not. Don't die this time. Are you actually okay? You don't. Are you okay? Let's slap his cheeks. There you go. Just to give him a little pep. A little pep in his step. The Forgotten Tomb. Ooh, there's things in the air. That's gonna suck. Well, this area looks cool. Hold on. There's a whole... Whoa! Okay, hold on. Okay. Stop it! Keeps hitting me. I didn't know I was gonna be bombarded by hundreds of enemies. If you guys look at, hold on, I want to show you guys. Look at the stupid mini map behind me, okay? In we go. Look at that. That is an army. Stop. I'm gonna need better meats. We got the meats. Better quality meats at Arby's. I can't even breathe. I'm like surrounded by these fools, man. I think I parried one thing today. Son of a mother. I'm dying. Simon Henriksen over on Twitch says, bro, the hints in the Blasphemous 2 hint achievements are so cryptic. Those hints can be pretty bad sometimes. Ooh, I don't have any heals. Yeah, I do need to find a fast travel point then. Uh-oh. Okay, I think we're coming up on one, potentially. There it is. And I know we're in combat, but as soon as everybody stops trying to kill me, then we can fast travel. I wonder if they won't, if they're like de-aggro. Probably not. The music's still pumped up. Ooh, and that looks poisonous. Okay. I think they're chill. That looks like poison to me. So there's a fog now, says Simon Henriksen, which leads you to a place where you can eat where even the miracle doesn't watch over. Ooh, do we have Lucifer now? There's no telling, man. There's no telling. I haven't played that game in so long. Even the lore is kind of like, I'm trying to remember like some of the, it was so convoluted. I did tons of lore on it, in fact. It's a really good series for sure. I might have to revisit it. Oh, that location, I think it's called Hexa Sanctuary. Hexe and then Sanctuary, however one spells that. Hexa Sanctuary, kind of like Hexa Marie. Alright, well that was terrifying. That looks poisonous though. And I'm assuming, because well, I don't know. There's a few masks and things that I could probably wear that I have, but I might need to grab those. Oh, I don't have merchant here. I always forget that. Let's go ahead and drop off our stuff then, and then we'll go to Hernand and go buy some things. Slayer says, that may be Brimstone. The black bears have gas masks. There you go, to prevent you from being poisoned. It's like you guys read my mind. Great minds think alike. I will always say that. It looks brimstone-y, right? Brimstone. I saw Shrek not long ago either, so I mean that's fresh on the mind. But it does look poisonous, and I'm like, well, I remember having some gas masks. Bam pointed out earlier in one of the earlier streams when we fought the Crimson Nightmare, whatever it was. That was also pretty cool. I don't remember where I get these were not backpacks I stole, by the way. I've not seen backpacks since, unless I steal them, which I feel pretty bad, but it is what it is. The Shackle of Might. That wouldn't be a terrible skill to have either. Absolute Justice. That's Damien's weapon. This is Damien's gear. That's the Hellfriend set that fam's been really excited about. And the boots. I'll keep these so we can check them out at least. We got the high heels for Cliff. Mark of Darkness, I'll go ahead and slot in as well. Oath of Darkness isn't the best, but it's alright. cockroach. No, it's a moth. Okay, I was gonna be like, holy balls. Infinite arrows wouldn't be a bad thing just to slot in, because if I'm just doing puzzles, it's nice to have just a few versus a million. I have on my build, on my other file, like my main file, I do have a level 3 and a level 2 for a 100% chance to not use an arrow, and I just use an explosive arrow and I kill everything. That's pretty fun. Fam, let's put on this armor real quick. And then we're gonna go shopping. Simon says, in the TZ, the trailer, we see it, then the teaser, we see a statue of a fallen angel. So it makes sense, but this is confusing me and I love it. Wow, if they had Lucifer or whatever in Blasphemous, that would be insane. Because, I mean, it kind of has huge ties to Catholicism and all that anyway. So you don't see a lot of like regular stuff, you just see a lot of references and allusions to it. So that'd be pretty neat. Okay, so, but attack him. Okay, so we go. Increase that. Obviously, with this set, I mean, that looks pretty cool anyways, but with this set, it doesn't look as cool because it's like, what the hell is going on with my face? But this is the one you can go super Western in. And I found a hat. I boosted up the trust to one of the stable hands, and she gave me a hat, but it ended up being like you can train your horse faster or something like that. But I like it. Very cool. Definitely doesn't fit our particular style in this playthrough, but it looks really nice. And it's red and black, which are my favorite colors. So that's just nice. No need to dye it. Ratatouille says over on TikTok, is this game worth it? That would be a question that I would certainly answer with a yes, because but I'd also like to ask you a question, right, to see if you're the kind of person that would enjoy this game. Are you the kind of guy that when you game, like, you have to instantly, like, you know, be OP and whatever else and meta and follow all the guides kind of thing? Or are you kind of person that just wants to enjoy a game, maybe spend a few hours a day exploring a game world, figuring things out one thing at a time? If you're the latter, if you really just want to enjoy this world that you see right here, everything you see on the horizon, you can literally explore. Obviously, this is a terrible angle because I'm not looking at anything but trees, but boom. And then every direction, you can explore an entire game world, you know, one little region at a time. And if you enjoy that kind of pace of gaming, then yeah, you're going to love it. But if you just want to jump in and be super powerful and beat all the bosses or whatever, then this is not really the game for you, you know? It's more about exploration and figuring out puzzles and looking at details. And yeah, there's a lot of ass kicking. I mean, there's tons of that. But in between, I mean, you have this entire world to explore. So if you want to immerse yourself and lose yourself in a game world, then this is the perfect game. In my opinion, it's one of the best games I've ever played. So I would strongly suggest it. But if you just want to go in and you're like, you know, you're an Arc Raiders kind of guy, then maybe not, you know? And I say that being, I actually just bought the game a few days ago. I bought Arc Raiders a few days ago. So anyways, Ratatouille, hopefully that helps you. Ratatouille is delicious, by the way. Can you build, says Rick. You can build your encampment, right? So like as you continue enhancing your encampment, they do have kind of like preset structures that are built around here. So as you can spend time and rebuilding your own village and your area and your like community. You can't place things where they're at, but you can farm, you can do things like that. You can craft weapons, you know, things like that. But you can't actually like build the society, or you know, rebuild your society yet. You do that through quests, and that happens for you. But there probably will be a little bit of that customization down the road, based on what they're talking about. So let's go ahead and head to Hernan, buy some food. We need to go back and kick some ass. Slaya says the faded earring, engraved gold earrings, lightning necklace, witch's ring, and mark of darkness are the best accessories in the game. They all get to level 4 at max refinement. Level 4 what, Slaya? Like level 4 attack or level 4 like crit? Because I don't know about the faded earring, but that's just a general one, right? Faded and engraved gold, you can just craft those, I think. But I just got the lightning necklace in my other file, and the witch's ring, and the ogre ring, and some other. I was stealing everything in Demoness. And some of those puzzles were like music based, and I'm not like that good at music, so I was like, oh man, it was cool. it was cool to figure out. Ratatouille says, I've heard people say the story is bland and the world is empty, but it seems so immersive and huge. Yeah, that's just because when you say negative things like that, Ratatouille, about something that's been so hyped up, people are going to click on that, right? If I say, man, this game's racist or whatever, right? People, and I put that in a thumbnail, people are going to click on that shit like it's like flies on poo, you know? So the whole point is, it's just because of the society and the culture we live in, you have... Everyone's a content creator. I am a full-time content creator, but everyone's got a camera. Everyone can create a thumbnail. Everyone can have a, you know, whatever, do what I do, but they just, you know, it's kind of a fake it till you make it thing. And it's like, well, how do you do that? You get the clicks, you get the engagement, you get all that stuff going. And once you do, then, oh my gosh, you know, you want to have those titles that incite, like, click, you know, what do they call it? Rage bait and whatever else. And that's all it comes down to, man. The gaming journalists aren't gamers, and then the content creators are hungry to get you know, to make their next check. So you got people that just need to have you click on it. So they'll say and do anything for those clicks. So no, the game's not empty at all, and it's incredibly immersive, and it's one of the most alive worlds in gaming that I've ever played. That's not like an actual online game, you know, like an ESO or something, but it's got the same amount of content, same amount of level attention to detail, more refined combat. I mean, it's got things that you couldn't imagine. And it's like, how is this possible? So I think it's just because people need to get clicks, man. In this society and day and age, everything's about clicks and eyeballs. And if you're not getting the clicks, you're not getting the eyeballs. So how do you do that? You rage bait. You do things like that, you know? And that's how you get the clicks. So if the game was $20, everyone would have it right now. Yeah, I mean, it's a full price game, but guess what? It's not $80. Like, now game prices have come up, right? Well, this is not a game. It's a $70 game. So, I mean, you get this much game, no online, no microtransactions, and it's a $70 game. It's well worth the amount. If you want the extra little cosmetic DLC stuff, it's another $10. Okay, also very reasonable. Still less than the base price for what games cost nowadays, which is $80. It's like, so, I mean, I don't know. I think it's a fantastic game. I think the criticism is largely fake and it's just to generate views. And, yeah, people are kind of predictable beings, and they'll do anything to, you know, make sure they get that next check, you know. Fam says over on YouTube, I mean the ruin with the sun painting. Oh wait, what? Are you still talking about that? Fam, you said that. Oh, what's the location name? Oh, it was Sanctum of Mortification. Sorry, fam, I didn't know what you were talking about. Sanctum of Mortification. I'll type it in for you, fam. Slaya says the necklace does crit, and rings give attack speed. Earrings give movement speed. Okay, so the necklace is crit, rings give attack speed, and earrings give movement speed. That's awesome, Slaya. Thank you for that. Earrings give movement speed, just like in real life. Megusula says, this is why I don't trust content creators, as you shouldn't. We're not, I mean, like some of us are actually knowledgeable or experts in the field, but other than that, they're just, you know, it's just kids trying to make a check, you know, and not have a normal W-2 job. But you shouldn't trust gaming journalists either, you know? Or you shouldn't believe everything you see. Believe nothing of what you see. No, to believe nothing of what you hear and only half of what you see. That's what I live by. You gotta, that just means challenge everything. Do your own research. Do your own verification. If you just simply trust in the opinions of others and that's supposed to, like, you know, that's how you just say, yep, that's what I believe, then, yeah. Then the internet, man, that's your new god. But you gotta be challenging these things, man. The truth is harder and harder to distinguish nowadays because of all the misinformation that we have. So, yeah, content creators, I mean, some, I'd say most, sorry, are, yeah, they're just trying to, you know, they're trying to make it, you know? And the algorithm rewards that desperation. So, you can't just believe everything you see or hear. There's always going to be a few good content, I mean, good content creators are honest and doing the right thing and actually giving informed opinions. And I think those are the ones that are like, you love that. Those are like the people that you want to hold on to. Those content creators you want to hold on to, you know, and they understand it, but they still are able to balance it and actually create, you know, good content, you know. And I love that. I needed more food. I don't know of another good food place because my people aren't here. And then I don't know. Maybe Demonis has like a good food spot. I don't have a good fast travel point there either. That kind of sucks. I'm gonna go to my little girlfriend then. My green girlfriend. Currently trying to get the legendary wolf. I defeated a black wolf and I used the item it gave me to learn knowledge of every single creature, and it actually places where they're at least proximate, approximate location on the map. And it's worked really good. I got Roiler that way and some other things. I was trying to get a fish, but I suck at fishing. It was really cool, Brandon. Slaya over on YouTube says that for $70 you get 600 hours of content. No other game in recent history can boast as much. Exactly. It's a game that you can play for hours, or technically, like, I mean, literally, like, it's like you'll find things like it'll be like Red Dead, where like 10 years from now they'll be like, oh, you guys, did you know this? Has this level of detail? It's like, wow. And a lot of us that played it from day one are gonna be like, damn, I didn't know that. Where's my my girlfriend? Oh, she is. The white wolf is my favorite mount support. Nice. So on the map, the white wolf and the black wolf are like right next to each other. I haven't gone back into that howling area to see, but I do want to find the white wolf mount as well. I did locate a what was it? All my money is always spent on food, by the way.
I'll set aside the best cuts for your next visit.
I don't even remember what I was saying, but all my money is spent on food. That's all I ever buy in this damn game. We want the satisfying meats. Oh, I found the white stag. The white stag was really cool. Fam says, it sucks for me because I don't have a Visa or MasterCard to buy a Steam wallet. I had to buy from a local store and they usually charge extra 10 to 30% more. So yeah, that's ridiculous. So like on Steam, like if we were friends on Steam, I couldn't gift you like, you know how they do gift cards. I think it's probably Visa as well, but that wouldn't work, fam. Is that what you're saying? Elionel La Cuervo says, bro, just hunt some deers and cook it. Yeah, I mean, that's fine too, but I gotta, like, where are the deer? Like, do you know a deer spot? Like, you'd have to tell me where those are at. And yeah, you can always hunt animals. That's a great way to get meats, horns, hides. Really, really good way to do it. But if I'm just trying to go and get meat so I can kill stuff and do the quests, the questises, as they say, I just need to do that, brother. These meats are low quality anyway, so I'm just getting a bunch and then making the better versions of the meat. But unless you know of like a deer patch and you can tell me on the map precisely, then it's like, well, yeah, it's like saying like, yeah, just make money. It's like, yeah, it's easy in theory, but not if you're on like a time crunch. I don't want to be hunting all stream. I want to be getting the meat, preparing for the journey, and going back to that Hex Sanctuary place. But yeah, you can certainly hunt. Hunting's fantastic, but you just need to know where to hunt. That is the only problem. Where do I hunt? Fam over on YouTube says, if the game is already hefty price, I have to pay extra even more with that hefty price. Yeah, because of that the way they handle it. I don't understand why, but so if you were like friends on Steam and you could do that, you could do the gift. You gift the amount, like that wouldn't work for you. Slayer says, Inhuman, if you go back to where you fought the Black Wolf, Silverfang is there. Oh, nice. Okay. It makes sense because on the map, on my main file, you see the Black Wolf on the west side and then the White Wolf on the east side, and they're facing each other. And of course, the Black Wolf has an X on it because I killed it. And all the other legendary creatures, as long as you zoom in enough, you can actually see where they're at. I killed the bison too. It was like I don't know. It was like some sort of fuzzy cow kind of thing. So I'll have to go back and do that then. I wish I could ride the black one, honestly, because my whole character is in black. So like to have something white, it's cool, but it's I don't know. I like it all to match. I'm weird like that. Yeah, and we're just taking our time cooking, just having some fun. It's no big deal. Yeah, the gift, well, that doesn't work then? Or does it work? So yes or no? Does the gift thing work on Steam or no? Because I was always thinking like that could be a way we could like, allow you to play certain games that are region locked, I've always thought about that. either a gift or a Steam code. I see, I see. That makes sense, fam. So the gift through Steam or the Steam code works. But my question is this, like if say that the game is, just for simple math, the game is $50 and then you get gifted $50, that's fine in your region, like it still works. It doesn't like, you know, because we talked about the region locked pricing or something stupid like that. Just want to make sure like that if it was like the game's $50 and you were to get $50, you could then buy the game, it'd be done and you're good, right? We gotta do something like that one of these days. I want everybody to enjoy things. Slay says, I was trying to find the black lion, but it's tied to a quest and I haven't gotten the quest. Ooh, a black lion. That's awesome. I saw a white tiger in like the legendary like tooltip, you know? I wish we could cook like large amounts of food at once, like different types, but that'd be kind of complicated, but it'd be nice to be able to cook like everything at once. Or just kind of like smart cooks, like, okay, prioritize the best and then all the way till there's nothing left, you know? But then you have to do this, which is fine. It's fine. Again, this is not a game you just have to rush through, but if you guys know where a good hunting spot is, I mean, I'm all ears, but that's just another stop. And then I have to kill him with my fists because I'm doing a fist only challenge, so adds some difficulty. All right, I'm done cooking. That's really cool. I'd love to get a white tiger, but yeah, I don't know if that's it's just in the tooltip. It's like legendary creatures are legendary, and it's like showing you the white tiger. I'm like, that's cool. I like it. All right, let's go kick some ass, guys. I'm about tired of cooking. Oh, okay, that's what the store was charging you. Okay, fam. That's good. Yeah, the extra was just the store. That's so dumb. And they're charging you that because you don't have the Visa or MasterCard. Over here, like, everyone has a Visa. I mean, you wouldn't be able to survive just the cash, you know, or whatever. Like, almost everybody has Visa or MasterCard over here. And, like, you know, obviously. We would not be able to survive otherwise. We're just so dependent on that kind of system. All right. So it's behind us, only 100 and some odd meters. Where's all my food, man? Oh, holy moly! I have tons of food. We'll go from here then. Whee! Oh no! I should have brought the gas mask. Ooh, this might be very dangerous. There's no way. I need a gas mask. Damn it. I'm sorry, guy. I gotta go back. Son of a mother. Okay. I need a gas mask. There's no way. Like, that looks like poisonous, noxious fume, so... I don't even know if I have it in this file. There's a crude mask. There's the bear mask with the eyeballs. I don't even know, man. We'll have to think through that. I don't know if I have a gas mask, then. In this file. So dumb. Well, good thing they reduced the the load times, because that would suck. Come on, buddy. Oh, come on. I don't have one. Damn it. I don't, right? I don't even know where to buy one. That's the problem. I'd have to farm enemies or something, and that's gonna be bad. Well, you know what? We're just gonna have to, like, survive. Let's see how noxious the fumes are then, I guess. That sucks, man. Damn. I'm probably gonna die a few times. That's okay, though. Ah. Cliff's just walking. He's moonwalking, too. Dude, I really want to get to where I can play as any of the 3 characters without having completed the main quest. So I need Unka playables while he's over there fishing or doing whatever he's supposed to be doing. The blood bandits, yeah, we've killed tons of blood bandits. Well, I think that might have been the main file. And our side quests, we haven't fought nearly as many, but there are blood bandits like all around Hernand. It's fine though. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do without, and then see how necessary it is. Because it might just do like damage over time, but if it's more like insta-kill because it's noxious and you die, then yeah, we're screwed. We may need to deviate, go kill some bandits over at the Karen's Quarry. That would be a place. Alright, what am I supposed to do? Destroy the totem. Okay. Oh, shoot. Come on, baby! I can survive this. Totally can survive this. I don't think anything's happening. Oh, that's so easy. Okay. Yeah, we're good. That was nothing. Now, my only question is there anything... I'm not going to shoot, but I'm just trying to look. Is there anything cool here? These are all like brimstone. I don't know if those are nodes, but that's what it looks like, right? Because I have brimstone's yellow, so... I got it from the Scholastone people. They just gave it to me, I think. That's fine. That's not even bad. I'm not even sure it hurts you to be honest. No, it hurts, but not much. It doesn't hurt nearly as... I see, like, that's hurting me, but it's nothing. It's so negligible. Ugh, these guys are so scared. Is that the totem right there? There's, like, so many brothers, dude. That's a big one over there. Oh, there's a core over here and a Biskier. Maybe they won't see me. I'm so greedy. Bundle of arrows, I don't need that. You know I don't need that, and I grabbed it anyways. So bad. Composure for spirit, right? Okay, easy does it. Easy does it. Fam says maybe only those near the boss fort wear the mask. Ah, that's also true. Very likely. I showed you guys all the cool, fun tips and tricks with the pikes, right? You can actually like pole vault with them, and there's even challenges to do that. It's pretty fun. Yeah, they just left. They're like, yeah, it's fine. Oh, the totems probably summon the people. And when you destroy the totem, they die. That makes sense. Okay, just like the ones for the Reed Devil. That, they're just gone. Yeah, I was like, it's quiet. So when you destroy the totem, the surrounding enemies die as well. So if you want to farm these guys, do not destroy the totems. Although later on, they're going to have the end game updates where you have re-blockading, so you'd have to, you know, continuously fight enemies again, but... Okay. I don't have any spirit, so that's great. Now they should all be dead, yeah. That's insane. That's great. So yeah, so the totems are pretty much the spawn points. This isn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. This is actually quite easy. The enemies are very difficult though. I mean, you saw the spear guy would stab me like 50 times. This isn't it, is it? Crap, it's not. But that still messed him up. No, 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 no. Come at me, bro. There's Hex Marie.
Do not disappoint me.
Whoa! Chick's awesome. Wait, am I dead? What happened? Darius, 1 second. How do you find unarmed combat? You don't find it. I'll show you exactly how to do it. Okay, 1 second. What's happening? Oh gosh. No. This was Draven's mother. I guess we gotta go there and kick her butt, right? So Darius, I'll show you how to do this in 1 second. You don't have to find it, right? You can actually just unequip your weapons and start speccing into it in the skill tree, and I'll show you very quickly how to do that. Uh-oh. Don't fight me yet, lady. Okay, so first thing you do, Darius, you go into your wheel, hold the left button down, and then you'll probably have a two-handed weapon here, and then your shield and your one-handed weapon, right? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Darius. Darius was saying, how do you find it? Meaning, like, how is it? How do you enjoy it? I'm so sorry. I'm from the village of literal naming. So, okay, so I find it quite enjoyable, my friend. I find it quite enjoyable. It's very fun. I'm doing a whole entire challenge run just doing fist only. So, since you already know, saves me the time. But yeah, that's hilarious. It's really funny. All right, let's go kick her ass. Check the surroundings. She's right there. Hello, bird mama. It's quite nice, Darius. Yeah, fam, I don't understand. How, I don't know why, but I have such a difficult time. Like, I just read. I guess I'm just because I'm focused on two things. I just take it real literally. So I'm like, okay, find to me means locate. Right. So it's a funny thing. I missed out on the context. I'm wearing Draven's armor on my main file.
You've served your purpose. Now.
I thought he was amazing. His armor looks fantastic, especially if you wear the bandit mask and you don't even see any of the meat, any of the pink skin. It's really cool. So you just see all black. It looks insane.
You've come all this way to fill my empty void.
Yes, I have. Let's fill that void. Punch it. Punch him. Kick him. Oh, that's good. I could tell he was good. Oh, okay. Breakdance fight. I do. She is kind of nasty. I like that. Oh, whoa, okay.
Just like my child. You need to be broken.
Punch her. She's gonna have multiple life bars. What'd she say? Whoa, there's a lot of them. Well, that hurt. It's not funny, crazy lady. That hurt. No. See, she didn't do too many physical attacks, so it's kind of hard to parry her, so kind of abandoned that notion. No, I can't use Palmer pills on the boss fights. That's kind of the restriction I put for myself, so we'll just retry. Bam says, so that's the mother bro keeps yapping about. Exactly. He's like, my mother this. Why did mother always like you more? It's because I'm cooler than you, little brother. Now, I don't think we're actually brothers or related or anything, but she obviously has a fondness for Cliff, and I think it's because maybe she can use him as a vessel for power, or I don't know, but...
He was never worthy of being my son.
Yeah, that was a melee strike. Yeah, she didn't ever like him, apparently.
Watching you from afar for so long has set my very blood aflame.
Where are the pot dudes? There's no pot dudes this go around. No! Same combo that killed me last time. She's so focused on range. She's kind of a pain in the ass. I had her really good and I almost stunned her there, in fact, but she definitely had me going there for a second. Good thing is it's not actually reverting to have me have the sword and shield that I'm so accustomed to having, so it's actually keeping the weapons that I had equipped from the cutscene now to the gameplay, so it's keeping me unarmed, which is nice. So far I haven't had weapons, so that's good. She's just a shite mom. Oh, that was awesome. No! Man, I can't parry anything she's doing. She's doing that. She's implementing that new strike. Now, Slaya said something to the effect of like the enemy learns from your behavior, and that's interesting. That whole fight was her doing this AoE blast that keeps me from putting on the pressure. So that's pretty interesting if that is indeed the case. Because her fighting style certainly changed from the first to the third attempt, like drastically.
He was not worthy of being my son. His pitiful sobs of love and mother grated at my very soul. I should thank you for
And she's spamming that like a mofo.
show me all that you
Those purple strikes are the only thing I can parry. Not that one though. I'll try, but I don't think I can do that one.
from afar for so long has set my very
Let me try again. I don't have the timing down for that strike, so that one I do.
Let's see if you truly live up to my expectations.
Slay says, I think I'm right just from my observation, but I could be very well wrong. I mean, you saw how she changed her pattern, right? That was insane. How many? That's 4 already. It's 4 jumpies. Damn it. Brother! There's so many dudes. She's tough, man. She's very difficult. Okay, so it doesn't help that those enemies they're just so powerful. The spear ones in particular just deal so much damage. We'll get her though, but that's not even we haven't even been able to stun her a single time, nor have we been able to deplete her first health bar. So we're gonna have to think about our heal situation before long.
voice of Mother, created at my very soul. I should thank you for ridding me.
There's gotta be a better way to deal with that.
Show me all that you can. Watching you from afar for so long has set my very blood aflame.
Come on, Cliff. Get out of the tree, brother.
Live up to my expectations.
All right. Get wrecked. All right, come on, crazy lady. Stop teleporting, you psychopath. At the fifth one is whenever it gets crazy. And then 4. And she goes 5 right there. I'm dodging everybody. Come at me, brothers. He's not doing anything. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, I see. Die! Have you guys seen Face Off before? That's how I feel right now. No! So I will say this. If you have Nature's Snare, you could dominate her so bad. Like, Nature's Snare would make her a light snack, you know? So I think that's something to definitely consider. Should be nothing but a light snack with Nature's Snare, because you could not only absorb the projectiles, but then repel them back to her, so that's actually pretty neat. She seems to get that repel ability though, not the change the direction of the projectile ability, but the repel, which just means like you focus and then repel everything if you're surrounded by tons of enemies. She gives you that, which is really cool. No!
I should thank you for
Like, and I know that's a 3-hit combo, but there's just nothing like I'm just like so aggressive. I don't know why I do that. My buns are ablaze. You obviously don't have Nature's Snare, I'm guessing? No, I have it on my other file, and I got it from the Witchwoods. I went north, you know, one of the days, and I found, and I was like, this isn't, I did a puzzle there. I learned it from a puzzle, in fact, and it's one of my favorite abilities to use in that file. Oh crap, I'm doing the thing, yeah. And then 4, and then 5. Ah, I'm stuck. Get her. Where are you, honey buns? Slayer says, you obviously don't have Nature's Snare. No, otherwise I would have been using it. Because to me, I'm still unarmed, right? I'm not using anything. I'm not using a weapon to deal damage. So to me, it's still within the parameters. Technically, the only reason why I don't think that slamming a tree on her head would be fair is because I have something in my hands. Even though I'm using telekinesis, but now her yappings craved an Inhuman's very soul. Yes, I remember everything. Slayer says that's really helpful here, but she'll interrupt you at these times too. Yeah, when she's doing like the spam one, for sure. But I would just keep sucking up all the projectiles. Then when she's done, then boom, 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 go back at her. But I might spec into it. Stop it. You stop. You stop with the craziness, lady. You're crazy! You disappear so frackin' much. 1, 2. 1, 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. The tree helped me. Get off me, bros. Oh, Shinto. She has another health bar? This lady has another health bar. Kinda really messed up there. What a great move on her part. Punch her in the face. Whew. Come on, Clifford. Yeah, she's 2 phases. You can tell, yeah, by that silly life bar, man. Blue life bar means this is just the taste.
Will you not be my son?
Like, why are you so much hotter than the white girl? Ah! Because she's bad. Did he just stab her? Oh, I don't know how to lock on. No! She just, like, pile drived me. Darn it. How many Abyss fragments do I, or Abyss artifacts do I even have? Unfortunately, if I do spec, I have to spec every single time I retry. So far, a really good fight, though. I do enjoy the fight. We have, 0, dude? How is that even possible? I mean, Damien did use a lot of ours up. Somewhere. I know I did something for her. Yeah, this. It's fine. Dang it, man. Unka, what's my guy Unka doing, man? I can't really take away from them. Only 42 artifacts spent, whereas on my main file I have like 130 spent. That just shows that I've not done any side quests or challenges because I'm kind of limited. Man, okay, that just sucks. We just have to man up then. I am on the wall right now. You come to me. Demon birds. That's the way it is. The villains always look cooler or hotter. Yeah, isn't that always the case? The chicks are always hotter if they're bad, and then the dudes are always way more bad. It's like, I want that armor. You know, they're always so much cooler. And then boom, Bob's your uncle. Teach me the ability, witch, so I can use it against your cronies. Oh. Get wrecked. Yeah. Nope, she's doing the thing. Teach me the ability. You suck. Oh, Slayer says you could do the Spire of Insight and the Fire and Estimates to get more Abyss artifacts. I could, and what I was gonna do, man, you guys are just awesome because I literally was going to say the same thing. Whoa! I was gonna say tomorrow, where I think we're gonna deviate and get some elemental abilities. We're gonna go Fire and Ice, and I kind of, for the most part, remember the puzzles. The Fire puzzle was quite difficult for me, but I found a way to like cheese it because I was just enraged, and I'll show you guys if it works. Walter, thank you so much, Walter. Walter with the Kofi. Thank you so much, my friend. I didn't even know he was watching. I know he's been super busy these last few weeks. Walter, man, thank you so much. I appreciate you, my brother. I hope you've been doing better and managing your stress and not, you know, working too hard. I know it's kind of a pain in the butt, but definitely miss having you in chat. But thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you. This is a big week because Thursday I got like hopefully the finality of my whole like personal situation I've had to deal with for months now since October. So Thursday should be the end of it. Ideally, who knows? It's gonna probably not ever be the end of it. But and then who cares? That's whatever. We're not gonna dwell on that. But then Saturday we have the 6-hour stream on Saturday from 11 to whatever 5, I guess. We'll be doing a bunch of different games with viewers and all that. So really just want to celebrate the positive things and do all those things. So I just hope that I know if you hopefully you read this chat, but hopefully you hear what I'm saying. But hopefully I just want you to know that I'm very thankful and appreciative, and I hope you can be there, my friend. And I just want things to be better for you, of course. Easier, less stressful. Oh, Walter is here. Walter says Silent Assassin. Yes. And Fam says Silent Santa. Also. Walter literally popped up. I'm like, well, hopefully he sees this. Like, and Walter's like, I'm here in the darkness. Walter is lurking from the abyss. You know, I think if you do exclamation point, no, hold on, exclamation point, lurk, it should work. But you guys never use commands, which is so funny. On Twitch, they used to use commands all the time, and then I'm like, I really got used to that, but heartfelt message and ads. I love the ads. You gotta have the ads. But no, it's really good to hear from you, my friend. Thank you so much. It's gonna be a good week, no matter what. I know it.
Grated at my very soul.
Dude, she's crazy. See, now it says I'm lurking from the abyss. See, if you do, so the commands are fun. That way you know you're there, even though you know you're not going to be present. That was always a fun little thing that I enjoyed. Oh, she shoots. I thought it was just a thing. Dark Phoenix says, oh, she gave me such a hard time. Yeah, I wish I had Nature's Snare. I'd kick her ass otherwise. But I am doing a fist-only challenge run, so... I mean, she's a tanky girl. Dark Phoenix, I like the name's cool. Also, the icon really cool. She teaches me this at least, which that's friendly. Can't do the finisher because I don't have enough spirit, so we're just gonna do this. Wail on her. Now I have enough spirit. That sucks. All right, we're gonna heal. We're gonna do this. Oh no, not. We're gonna heal. Oof. Thank you so much again, Walter. Much love to you, my brother. Say my friend, my brother, my frother. Fam says, if you have the chat backs on screen, you can see how much delayed chat on YouTube is. Oh, the chat's ridiculous. It's like 45 seconds. I've timed it. The only reason why I don't have chat on the screen is because sometimes, not you guys, but idiots, like trolls, they'll say like really terrible things that'll get me demonetized, or they'll use like racist language and stuff that they've done before in the past, and I'm like, there's no way. And then what happens is that's now on my video, and then YouTube's like, oh, well, you have this kind of language on your video, and they demonetize it. So I have removed chat from on screen for a while because of that, because of the few, you know, the loud, obnoxious trolls that exist out there, the people that pop in. Like on that Sekiro stream, they kept saying terrible things, and I just can't stand that kind of language. And then when they have it on screen, it's even worse, because then everybody, if you're just trying to enjoy it, you're seeing that nasty stuff. Because you can choose to have chat replay on or off, and you can just watch the video if you want. So, but yeah, so I know it, but I know there's a pretty decent delay. There's like a 45-second delay, but yeah, I don't want to put chat on there only because, yeah, the few times, then it'll be that people being nasty little trolls, and they ruin it for everybody else. Can you imagine? Like, I mean, I try to be somewhat family friendly, but you know, a kid watching and they see that language and stuff, like it'd be really upsetting. Where you at? Dude, she is like a challenge for sure. Walter says, honestly, it's been a minute. I didn't realize almost 2, and I'm missing your stream. I've seen your goal, and of course we have to start the week off great. I just had an awesome birthday weekend. Oh my gosh, happy birthday, man! I didn't even know. Happy birthday. Yeah, this was a great weekend. It was a bunch of family oriented stuff. I was cooking the whole freaking weekend, and I'm exhausted, man. Cooking, and then we did some cleaning yesterday after everything. I'm like, oh, both sides of my family. It was tons of fun. But I'm definitely exhausted. But I'm so happy for you, man. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, my brother. Share the love. Yeah, absolutely. Fam says, night, folks. Have a great night, fam. Night, fam. Sorry I missed you. Yeah. Fortunately, with the whole time change thing, fam's actually able to, it's not so late in his part of the world. So he can actually join and stay on for more than like 5 seconds, because he, you know, used to be so late for him. Now it's quite late. I mean, he stays up pretty late just to catch us, so it's always nice. But yeah, thank you, Walter, and happy birthday to you, man. Alright,
Created at my very soul.
sometimes it's just the 1, sometimes it's the 2, so it's the 1 or the AoE or 1, 2, 3, you know, which is super annoying because I can't tell. They all look the same. Your combos all look the same. Y'all spin all the time. That's the 1, 2. Okay, I figured you out now, honey buns. Maybe not. Maybe not. She didn't like that. She didn't like when you call her honey buns. Woo! 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay, we got tagged by 5. That's okay. Nope. Bad, mama. No. Okay. Getting tagged. Ouch. Good combo there. Good combo. Alright, we got this, guys. Whoa! I don't know what you said, but I'm gonna take it as disrespect. Where you at? Whoa! Okay. Yep, that hurt. Whew. Walters is awesome. I changed my father's winter tires on Saturday and I've been hurting a unit like since. My legs feel like gel. Oh no. That's no fun. We're getting old, man, but doesn't mean can't still enjoy the beautiful things in life. What did I do that my oh, I was just standing all the cook and my back, I was like, God, my back hurts. And I was like, yeah, I need a massage, dude. Next month is my birthday. I'm super excited about that. Are you gonna teach me your ability or not, crazy lady? Wow, she just dodged at like the perfect time every time. I don't have enough spirit naturally, that's fine. Whew. Walter says, thank you. 46 years old, feeling like 92. Man, don't even worry about it. Age is nothing but a number. It's your state of mind, man. It's your perception that will keep you young, promise. Oh, you got her. Okay, she's out. I don't know why she likes me so much. Dude, bro, she is. Did you teach me your ability yet? Nope, she hasn't taught me her ability yet, which is kind of crazy. I completely missed that, it's fine. That's a 3-hit combo now. Teach me! She's teaching. Yeah, they're gonna die then. Oh, here you go. You fool. Stop, crazy lady, stop it. 1, 2, 3. I went right into that one. 4, and then 5. Dude, bro. Ow. Nope. Let me unleash. Okay, she has her original combos plus the new ones. Here we go. Crazy lady's going crazy. Walter says 46 years, feeling like 92. That's so fun. No, but got many, many, many more good years to come. The best years are on the way. You're not funny, Hex Marie. Hey, Okay, that's the one that I like to parry, but I wasn't able to. And then again, she did it again. Boom. Oh, I missed! No! No! I missed the parry. I've never parried that one before, but it was a 1, 2, 3 that she gets in phase 2. Dang it! Slayer says, let's go, Inhuman, you've got this wench. I was close, but... You know, typically the second health bar goes a lot faster than the first. But yeah, she's still pretty tanky. She is quite tanky. Yeah, so I'm thinking tomorrow we go and get my elemental abilities. That way I go full avatar on them, you know? Whoa, 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 you're not very nice. Alright, there's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 thing. 1, I'm in a bad spot. 2, I'm in a terrible spot. 3, 4, and then 5 is a real butt. Get her! Slayer says, why don't you use your lightning? That's part of the story you've completed already, so you should have it. Lightning? I don't know, brother. I don't have lightning. I'll show you my imbuements in a second. I don't have any, I don't think. If I had lightning, that'd be even better because I'm using lightning gloves. It'd be huge. But we'll find out in a sec, okay? I haven't gotten to the Abyss once in this file. That's probably why. Other than that first, you know, going to the Zeus the Beggar guy. Quit blocking. That's cheap. Not nice. Here she goes again. Ooh. Really? We get lightning from the first spire we did in Scotland? I did not know that. I've never known that. Alright, this is not good. I'm gonna have to parry one of you guys or something. Really? I did not know I had lightning this whole time. No, I wasn't looking at my health. No, that was such a good attempt. So yeah, I haven't gone to the Abyss at all in this playthrough, so there's no way. Walter says, back in my day, we had this karate game where you could go for the midsection and while the character would drop like a brick. Do you have no such move in your set? No. I have like my Tai Chi punches and all those things. I do have like some kicks and stuff too, but she's too fast, and those like require like a little charge up, you know, wind up, if you will. Try one right here. Yeah, she's tough. I love it though. She's a good fight. Wow, that's probably the fastest I've died. She is going to be quite tough, isn't she? My gosh. It's 119. Can we beat her before the stream is over? I sure hope so. Yeah, I don't have a good Nard kick. It dropped like a brick. I have like an actual drop kick, and I have a few other things, but she's too fast. Like, she teleports like every 5 seconds, so I'd miss. I'm getting destroyed again.
Grated at my very soul. I should thank you. Show me.
She's just tanking it. Yeah, I'm fighting a wench. She's immune to such attacks, Walter. She is immune. Yeah, I didn't do any of the Abyss stuff in this other than the main quest. When I had to go out for the first time, I don't remember when, but it was pretty early on. And 4, and then 5. 5. And then boom, okay. Oh, no way, dude. I'm not watching my health. I don't know why I'm not watching my health as closely. I guess I'm just in the moment. I didn't think I'd been hit. I had used a few of my little, my soups. Man, this is gonna be a fight, isn't it? She is, quite difficult.
He was never worthy of being my son.
Yeah, healed.
My very soul.
I healed for once. Whoa! Yeah, that AoE is like half my health, so I get it now.
I should thank you.
Walter Lisher says, I can't watch you die. Not gonna watch you die twice now that I have Twitch up too. Lovely. Because of that lovely latency, you get to see it twice. It's kind of like a highlight reel without me having to do any edits. Alright, here we go. Paralyzer.
Let's see if you truly live up to my expectations.
You're crazy! So I learned the 1-2 combo. Whoa! With the 1-2 combo versus the 1-2-3 combo, which is good. It's blocking everything. Hiya! If she spins, that's the 2-hit. If she does left and right, yeah, it's a 2-hit again. If she spins, it's 2, and then if she does left, right, then it's left, right, and then finish her. That's so funny. Back away. Okay, let's do this. You're not funny, crazy lady. Get some spirit going. Dodge these crows. Get some spirit going. Heal. So you're gonna do the 5-hit combo now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, and 5. That's the big one. And then boom. Please stop disappearing, crazy lady. I didn't even see that guy hit me. Good, there's friendly fire, right? And then back away. She hits so hard, my gosh. Music's good too. Uh-oh. We're gonna heal and then we're gonna just get some spirit up. Watch my back really quickly, make sure no one's on me. They're gonna try and shoot me. We're going. Thank you for teaching me a new ability, and thank you. Dang it. No, she's gonna do the 5-hit combo again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, we're playing Ring Around the Rosie for sure. That's essentially what it is. Except, if you lose, you die. But yeah, it's the same. Pretty much Ring Around the Rosie. Big attack here. Gonna heal. Naturally. She's so fast. Okay, that's now phase 2. My gosh. Whew.
As I thought, you're the far superior being. Greenie, will you not be my son?
Let's do this. Get off me. Punch. Stab. Okay.
To be called my son. Nothing but a fragile husk of my form.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey. I got it! I got it this time. Okay, this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got me really bad there. I connected way too hard. 3. And then 3. Yep. Can you stop, you crazy lady? I did it! I would have died if I missed that. It's the big one, okay. Come at me, bro! Okay, I need to do this. Give me some spirit juice. And parry. 2, 3, 4. Oh yes, Walter, thank you so much. I just was going for one super chat, and of course yeah, you smashed it out of the park. So thank you so much. The super chat goal has been met, thanks to you, my friend. You kinda destroyed it in a good way. You're like super chat goal, huh? No, it's a great way to start the week off too. So thank you so much. No, 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 no. No. I was so close to stunning her again, because I think if I stun her enough times, like I can just kind of start chaining it together. Darn it. And we're not using polymer pills, which are the revives we see on the circle and X icon. We're not able to do that for boss fights. So absolutely though, thank you so much. Yeah, we did meet the goal, and again, thanks to you, Walter. Yeah, it was just one goal. I mean, I was like, hey, just a super chat, just to start the week up right, get pumped up. Thursday's gonna suck, but who cares? Doesn't matter. We care about what happens Saturday. Saturday is the 6-year anniversary for this particular channel, and it's gonna be tons of fun. So I was close, man. Do you know you can parry directly from the focus ability and perfect? Yeah, I just suck at doing. I mean, like at that timing, it slows things down a bit, but it even tells you kind of like, hey, you can do it now. And I have been doing that, but I think mostly you might see how I ended a bit early. But you can parry from there. You certainly can. I like to do it as much real time as possible though, because I can then chain my combos together really nicely. But yeah, that's a huge tip as well. That's how I was able to beat what's his nuts, the Muskin. He was so tough. But yeah, it'll even give you a little prompt at the right timing, as long as you're not getting hit by like 50 different people at once. Oof, I'm getting destroyed this go around. Walter says, I'm so mad at myself. I missed so many things with the show. Oh, no worries. I know you've been so busy, and that can be very stressful, just trying to, you know, get that under wraps. So she destroyed me there. Yeah, don't worry, don't be mad at all. You can always, if you really have, you can, a bunch of VODs and stuff, you can always watch, but it's just nice to have it live, you know. But no worries, man. I don't ever want you to feel bad for not being here. You always, you know, whatever you have going on is much more important. I just want to be here for you guys in the event that, you know what, I want to, you know, I want this to be like the, you know, hopefully if I can, like the part of the day that everyone's like looking forward to, like, oh cool, I'll get to see, and it's just a nice little escape from all the rest of what we have to deal with, you know. So that's my goal, a little bit of positivity in a tough day. So this says yes, it does. I mean, you can do it a little earlier as well. Oh, okay, nice. I typically think I do it earlier because the prompt like appears like as I'm already initiating it, just for a brief second. It took me forever to be like, wait, what does it say there? Man, I'm getting messed up. Slay says, I hope Thursday's the finale for your personal issues and you don't have to deal with it anymore. Yeah, I hope so too, but I don't know. I'm at the point where I'm like, whatever. Do what you gotta do. Do your worst. Because I'm gonna come right home and I'm gonna have an amazing dinner, and then then the day after I'm gonna stream. Nothing's gonna change in my life, so it's like, what? Do what you can. Do your worst, because that should probably be the happiest point in that person's life. So good for them. I'm glad I was a part of it. But yeah, you got to celebrate your enemies' victories, and that's been something that I typically had a hard time with. Now I'm like, no, good. Go ahead. Okay, we've got 1. I got hit so bad. 2. 4. And wow. Okay, so I can't believe my health situation there. It's so bad. What if, I don't have enough. Yeah, I was gonna say, what if I upgrade my gloves? But nah, I don't have the Abyss artifacts anyways, and I've been getting I'm just getting a little fatigued, getting my butt whooped, and it's a long fight, so getting a little fatigued. You can put imbue fire gear that has volcanic eruption, add an AoE to your R1 R2 ability, plus it's really strong. With the Scorch Flame, because I saw I have like 2 Scorch Flame gloves somehow. And on my file this weekend I actually unlocked Fire and Ice, or I guess it'd be Ice and Fire in that order. And I put on everything that had imbue element, and I got a really cool effect with that. My bow with the explosive arrows is really nice too. I don't think I even have the Scorch Flame on this file, my friend. Actually, pretty sure I don't. Ooh, I did not read that correctly at all. That was the 2-hit combo, because she spun around. My goodness, I'm eating all of my egg soup. You may be able to interrupt that ability with the Forest Palm. Okay, I'll try. I'm gonna try it here. I think that's 3, or is that 4? 4, and then... Nope! Nope! Maybe I did. Did I? I don't know. I couldn't tell. I can't tell, but I'm dodging like crazy right now. I like perfect dodge so many of those. Hello? Can Spider-Man come out to play? Thank you. We all got jacked up there, that's okay. Lovely, that was the 2-hit combo. You're making me so upset. There you go. I don't know how long that lasts. I was like, let me get in a few good hits here and then... My soup! Scorch Flame. Oh, okay, just to think of stuff to give you. Oh yeah, for sure. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna have to like skill it here, you know, like, but it's fine. I'll have to skill through it, but I was also thinking of different ideas. But I'm gonna have to skill through it, brother, because I don't have any means to go and search for stuff. No, I'm not search. I'm gonna upgrade anything. So it's fine. But I do love theory crafting. Different ideas. Love that perfect time dodge. Gosh, that's a beautiful thing. That's sexy. Sexy dodge. Hello, madam. Whew. You gotta catch them when they're very first start doing the move to interrupt it. Ah, okay, okay. You know, a lot of times they have like a red a red outline or something, or like their I don't know, with the Tumblr dudes, like they're like that. Like their eyes got red or something, and I was like, okay, I can dodge this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm not gonna get to that in time. I may have actually stopped it the last time then. Yeah, hers is way better than mine. Stop it! Every time she starts talking that trash. I'm getting so hurt right now. Get punched in the back, crazy lady. So there says you gotta catch them when they very first start doing the move. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Let's fast forward. And shield bash, stab. Whoa, where'd you come from?
Fragile husk of my form.
She didn't do. I thought she was gonna do the overhand combo. Whoa!
Consider it, Greymane.
No. 1, 2. Kill the little jar people. 3, 4. Anticipate getting hit by 5, and we didn't. Okay, good. Let her teleport. Just coming in with the things. Yep. Ma'am, you quit that. Stop! I got hit by every freaking jar, man. No matter, every time I was moving, another one was hitting me. So that's, oh, that was a good attempt too. But that phase 2, the jar people really getting me. I could not initiate my focus to do the unleash because by the time I was getting out of a roll, I was getting slapped in the face with a sword. Man. Yeah, all those are excellent tips, by the way, Slaya. But I think I'm gonna have to skill through her, and then the next once we beat her, then we go and get Fire and Ice. I am sick of her dodging stuff. I wish I could dodge that more effectively. I guess I have to be really close and actually get like the perfect dodge on that. Get some spirit. Like that. That perfect dodge for the AoE is so beautiful. I love the way that looks. It's gonna mash this, yeah. No! Why? Make sure you get your lightning too. Okay. I'll need your help to get that. I've never obtained that before. I know how to get fire and ice because I got it on my own. I don't know how to do lightning. So maybe after we beat her tomorrow. After we beat her tomorrow, I'm sure we're not gonna beat her today. If we beat her tomorrow, though, we get ice, fire, lightning. I've never obtained lightning before, so that would be really important. I don't even know where to go to get the lightning, actually. So you said Scholar Stone, which would be the spire of whatever intelligence or whatever the hell it is. It's the one that's right by the mountain. I know I can picture it, but I don't remember what it is. So I'll definitely go and into the abyss from there, I guess, and then we'll kind of figure it out from there. Where is she? She's on me. We did tons of damage there by not doing the finisher, so maybe I can do... if I figure out the timing of when she actually gets out of the stagger, that'd be much better, but... Damn. Okay, that was not good. She's getting me pretty good now. Let me, I had an excellent thing going there. Slay says, yeah, I can help. You just gotta return to the first spire of stars. Okay. She's like a crazy stalker lady. Love that. See, I wish that can be interrupted, but she's going into her little move now, so. 2, 3, 4, and I almost died. I need her on my own, please. Okay, 1. We're safe. We're safe unless we get hit by something. Yeah, an arrow. Damn it. Stop laughing. I learned it. No finishing move there. Beautiful. She is a crazy stalker lady indeed. Like plenty of those in my life. That's what I'm dealing with Thursday. Shield bash. No! 2. I wasn't expecting that for some reason. 3. 4. No, please stop. Okay. Good. Oh, y'all had to go in the dirt, man. Stupid things. I can't get my rhythm because these things are everywhere. One, 2. I'm gonna have to use her. Kill them for me. 3. Oh, that's 4. Actually, that's 4. Oh my gosh, I missed my count. That's new. Oh my goodness. That was insane. Whew. Better though. I just burned through so many heals. She has even more attacks. Pretty much she's got the 2 phases, right? But each phase has, I'd say each health bar has, 2 phases, right? She's got 2 true phases. Blue health bar is 1 phase, red health bar is 2nd phase. But within each of the health bars, when she gets below like 50%, she introduces some new attacks. That's why in health bar number 1, you're able to learn that new ability. And then health bar number 2, she starts using like more of that hex stuff.
Subs of mother, created at my very soul. I should thank you for ridding me. Show me all that you possess. I set my very blood aflame.
Two full heals there, that sucks.
Truly live up to my expectations.
While she's doing that, I'll charge up too then. And where are you gonna show up, my lady? That's number 1, that's number 2. That's number 3. That's 4. And 5. Okay, that's alright. I'm getting eaten alive by those birds, man. Almost died there. I'm scared. That was a beautiful kick. Good chunk of health taken out there. I tried perfect dodging that, but I messed up there. Get some spirit going. Whew. Give my mind a break. I can't get that perfect dodge today. Ooh, I couldn't get the parries either. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. That is okay. Okay. We're getting destroyed. Maybe I just run back there. There you go. Not bad, not bad.
Reek of deceit.
1, 2, that's scary. 3, 4, and I'm gonna go back this way and then back away. Oh my goodness! I've never seen that one. No, I'm dead. Oh, I knew it. I was trying to do the full combo to blast everybody around me, but I couldn't. Yeah, that mid sequence had you thinking I beat her. I know, Walter. I've seen that mid sequence a million times now, so I fast forwarded it, and then it kind of threw me off a little bit. But there are sometimes when you fast forward and the actual first strike of the phase 2 will be so much faster, but not in this instance. She just does like this weird repel thing. I'm probably just gonna go back and let her repel and then go forward because I keep getting ate up in phase 2. We probably have like 2 more attempts, so let's do this.
He was never worthy of being my son. His sobs of mother, created at my very soul. I should thank you for ridding me. Show me all that watching you from afar for so long has set my very blood aflame. You truly live up to my expectations.
Alright, moment of truth right here. 1, 2, that's kind of a bad spot for me. 3 is good. 4, and 5, and then I'm gonna just back away. I like it. That was good. She's like right behind me, oh my gosh. Something hurt her there. The bomb. I think her own bomb hurt her. Interrupted her. That was good. You're not nice, witch lady. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I got punched right in the face with the birds. It's fine, it's fine. I need to get closer so I can Release! There you go. I missed both parries. Oh, I almost died there. I missed both parries. There you go. That's 3. Oh man, I'm still in phase 1? I thought I was in phase 2. No! This is not a best attempt. It's just not low damage, low DPS attempt. Dang it. That's a 5 minutes. I started at 157, so that's like 5 minutes pretty much. This is a long fight. I don't have tons of heals, unfortunately. Okay, suck, shield bash, stab. I'm gonna back away. And I'm gonna get a lock on. There you go, now I'm gonna scoot up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I am in trouble. Lock onto her, dude, bro. No, the chick. I'm in trouble. There she is.
Consider it, Greymane.
No. No. We must give up. Just kidding, but we're not going to actually give up. We have to just select the give up option so I can be in a spot where I can safely end the stream. What a tough boss. This is super fun though. I'm not going to do anything in terms of stats or anything. I'm just going to skill through it. It's just a fun fight. I might just pick up more heals. Excuse me. So while we're doing this really quickly, let's go ahead and see if we can't return and get a few heals, and then we can find a good spot to sign off for today. But wow, that was a complete butt whooping, wasn't it? There's been a few tough fights for sure, and she's a good fight. She's just tanky as heck, man. I can only imagine if I were to pursue that boss fight in my main file, that she'd be dead pretty quickly, but I don't know how. But I mean, my fists are doing just a few points of damage less than the sword, but for whatever reason, my sword and shield combo is like nasty.
Please help me eat.
Alright, so let's go over here and see if we can purchase some things from the tavern, which is over here. See if it re-upped yet. I love how we always have like the electricity effect too. So nice. Have you re-upped your inventory, madam? I hope so. Probably not though.
Right for a fresh pint.
Ooh, she hasn't. Alright. I honestly need another restaurant, man. Walter says, good night, human. Have an excellent night as well, Walter. Everybody in chat. We're going to have to find food on the next playthrough then, I guess, but that is going to be it for today. Look at the googly eyes. Thank you guys so much for being the best of my channel. As I always say, I really do mean that. I know that it's one of those things where it's like, it could be, oh, it's a little catchline, but I say it because I just want to remind you guys that without you guys, none of this would be possible. So I just want to always acknowledge and thank you guys for just being here for me, with me, and all that stuff, because it really just helps like form that community feeling that I'm really going for. particularly the one that we've had with success with this channel. So I just want to keep growing this community with amazing people like you guys, and I'm super excited about Saturday. Saturday's going to be awesome. We'll be doing a 6-hour stream, playing as a medley of different games together. So hopefully we'll find something that everybody enjoys. The polls were kind of like everywhere, so I did 2 polls actually, and so I got Arc Raiders, and I have, of course, all the Souls-like type games as well that we can play as together. So we'll see what most people want to do. That way we can cycle through what most people have and what's available, and then we'll just kind of go through there. But really excited about that. So that's Saturday, that's April 18th. So really excited for you guys to be there and to start that off. I have some announcements as well I'll be making that day. So it's going to be fantastic. We're going to find a few things to, or find a few ways to, really just implement the stream like more into like how it ties to the lore channel and stuff too. So we're gonna have like a bunch of fun things happening all at once. There'll be some announcements on Saturday as well. But anyways, you guys are awesome. I hope you have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week if I don't see you. And until next time, it's the Inhuman One.